Hello, and welcome to episode 3 of RPG Out of the Box. Today, we're going to have a little special start. You'll notice I'm joined here by Redley.
Hello.
She was playing Red the Wizard, the Elven Wizard, and she was mysteriously absent from our last session. Some of you may be wondering why that was. Well, we're about to find out. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Is that better? Woo! All right. Sorry. Growing pains. All right. So, let's see. So as you were last time, you remember you were in the cave, and these guys were talking to the goblin. The fat goblin about Sildar. They had Sildar being held hostage. And my mic's screwed up. Let me check something around the corner. How about now? I don't know why that keeps getting switched. All right. Now we're better. All right. Don't want to go too loud. Okay. So you were behind them. They were all facing this fat goblin who was holding Sildar hostage. And when you looked up, you were wondering why that was going on, or as they were wondering what was going on, you hear from behind you a voice calling, and it's calling your name, Red, Red, and it sounds like it's right behind you. And as you turn, you look back down, you see the cave going. You were going back down that slope that will lead on to the stream that leads right on out and down out of the mouth of the cave. So you can't help but curiously follow that. You're just going to check it out because the voice sounds like it's right around the corner. So they're good. You're going to see what's up. You come around the corner and you're down by the babbling stream, and the voice now sounds like it's just outside of the cave. So you start walking, and you come to the mouth of the cave, and it's bright and sunny, and it takes a minute for your eyes to adjust. And you look around, and there's nothing there. It's just the open glade and the little alcove where the goblins were sitting. Then you feel compelled. You head back down the trail, heading back to where your wagon was. You hear this voice keep calling, and it's a man's voice, and it's gruff and when you come out back to the road, it's a good 15-20 minutes. And when you come out back to the road, you notice that you hear someone talking. It's not the same voice, but it's this low, gruff voice, like a trio of voices. Hey, look out! This is my stuff. No, it's my stuff. Listen, let's just take it back to town. We can claim we found it, and it's ours. There's no argument here. And as you walk a little further, being cautious, you're staying into the thickets of the woods. And when you come up behind them, you see your cart sitting there where you guys had stashed it off the road, and you see 3 gruff men in they've got this red cloak around their shoulders and it looks like it could be turned into a hood, and they're standing around arguing about your cart. And when you watch them for a few minutes, and it's clear that these guys have come across your cart and they have nefarious ideas for it. That's when you hear another voice behind you. And you turn and you see a man standing there. And it looks like a man, like a sage almost. He's got robes and he's got his arms crossed in front of him like so, and he's like, Red, I thank you for coming. You may be wondering who I am. And he's a decent looking guy. He's got
longish hair, pulled back, very serious business looking. And when you look him over, he says, "You're probably wondering why I brought you here.
I am.
I am the avatar of Ogma." Now you would know from your background, you've been looking for Ogma. Like he's had something for you. Ogma is the god of knowledge in Forgotten Realms. It's on the back of your sheet on the background stuff. I've brought you here because I need you to perform a task for Ogma. Not far from here, there's a castle, Cragmaw Castle, in fact. It's been ordained that you need to find the shrine that was once there to Ogma. And that shrine has been desecrated by the vile goblin god, Magoubliet. It's an offense to Ogma. We need you to cleanse this shrine. Find the shrine, cleanse it in the name of Ogma, and he shall smile upon you. I brought you out here because I wanted you to see that your cart is about to be carried away. Sort of a gesture of goodwill. I must leave you now. But we'll be watching.
I will do as you've told me.
He nods his head. And you hear from the guys behind you, "All right, let's get on the cart." So, and as you look to see them, and you look back, the avatar is gone. What do you do?
I approach the three men who are taking my cart.
Okay. The largest one well, I'll let you. They don't notice you coming up. Let me make sure. No, they do
like a sneak attack on one of them?
Sure. You're just gonna go right at it, huh? Are you gonna cast? Or are you gonna?
What can I cast?
So you've got.
So last time I did one from my spell book.
That was from your spell book for just the detect magic, so it didn't take up a slot.
Okay.
So you have 2 slots. So you have 2 spells and as many cantrips as you want. So a couple of good ones. Burning Hands might be nice, though you might catch your cart. Magic Missiles, always a good one. Or Sleep is also good. So Sleep, I can tell you, it's basically you roll. Hang on, sorry. You roll 5d8 and total that number up to how many hit points of creatures that spell affects. So if let's say you roll 5 and you roll 40, let's say you roll all 8s, then you would affect 40 hit points worth of guys. So basically the lowest one would go fall asleep, second one would go and fall asleep, and if you don't have enough to get quite the third one, he'll stay awake. So that's an example of that. So that's a good one to knock people out pretty quick. Magic Missile is always good because basically you throw 3 spells or 3 magic missiles at the various men, and that's 1d4 plus 1 of damage, and that's 3 of them. Okay. So you could hit all 3 of them with 1, or you could hit one guy with 3. It's up to you.
I think I might do the sleep spell.
Okay, that's a pretty smart one.
Aim for hurting them because they found stuff.
Right. All right, so I will let you get a surprise attack because they didn't notice you because they are. So basically, you want to roll 5d8.
That's this one?
Yep. Nope, that's a d10. The more diamondy one.
This one?
Yep, that one. and then just keep track of how many total.
Alright, so that was 3. And then, what do I compare it with?
You just keep rolling.
Just keep rolling.
Keep rolling five times.
8.
So 8 plus 3 is 8, 9, 10, 11.
6. So 17. Plus 8. 25.
Okay. Last one.
7. 30. 32.
32. All right. Let me tally that up. So you did 32?
Yep.
All right. So you actually managed, you knocked down 2 of them.
Ooh.
So you reach out with your arcane magic and you verbally spout the cantrip or the words to the spell, and you basically run your hand over them, and you watch as 2 of them just kind of go, listen, are you gonna get on the and they just fall over. 2 of them just out, and they're snoring. The bigger one who did not, he shakes his, whoa, what are you sleeping? So, and then we're gonna roll initiative. So that's your D20.
13.
Well, I rolled a 4. So 4, 5, 6. All right, so plus 6. All right, 6, 6. And you rolled a what?
13.
13. All right. Let's organize that. All right. All right. So you go first. So it's the top of the round. He's starting to turn because he's looking around like, what happened? And he spots you standing there. You see him reaching for his sword. What do you do? You've got another spell.
I do have another spell. Let's do the magic missile.
All right. So, and that's basically you roll 1d4 plus 1 3 times.
Should it be a triangle?
Yep.
4 times?
Yep. No, 3 times.
3 times. So 4, 2, 2. So 8.
8 plus 3. So 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So you reach out again, you cast your spells, and from your fingertips shoot these 3 spell-like missiles that curve around and strike the guy. Bam, 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 3 times. He goes stumbling back. Oh! And how much was that? 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. Okay. So he is looking pretty injured. All right. It's to the 2 sleeping guys' turn. They don't do anything, and it's the third guy. So he comes up to you. He's like, I'm going to show you what get involved with my business. And he walks up to you, pulls his short sword, and he rears back. Will a 13 hit? Yeah, that's your AC, right in the top center there. Should be AC, right next to the top center there. That little box. Yep, right there, where your finger is.
12.
So he does hit. All right. And he does 1d6. 4, 5, 6. So he does 6 points of damage. All right, and I believe you're down to 2. So you're both pretty hurt. It's now your turn.
All right. Let's see. I'll take out my short sword.
Okay.
And go for a strike.
All right. Roll a d20, the big one.
11.
Plus, it should say right next to your short sword there in the center.
Plus 4.
All right. So 11 plus 4 is 15. That'll hit. Now, what's it say for damage next to that?
Says 2 piercing.
1d should be like
1d6
1d6.
2 piercing.
So roll your 6-sider, regular dice, regular
Right.
square dice. There you go.
4.
And then how much was that? Plus 4 plus.
4 plus 2 piercing.
So there you go. So 4, 5, 6. So you actually, he comes around and slices you, and he cuts from here to here, and it really hurts. You're bleeding, and you basically pull your short sword out and you jam it right in his gut, and it sinks to the hilt, and he's like, "Oh, the red brands will get you," and he falls back, and he's dead. Falls off your sword. Okay. After that, you hear somebody behind you. Huh? Huh? Well, now, seems you took care of those ruffians pretty quick. Turn around, and you notice there's an old man standing there. He's dressed in very browns and greens, and he's got a big, long walking stick that curves, and it's got looks like teeth or things coming out of it, and he's got this long white beard, bald, but he's got white, long hair that comes down the back. Wearing sandals, looks like he's very dirty from the road, and he comes walking over. I take it this is your wagon.
It is.
I say that because I know these ruffians. They're the Red Brands. They're back from my hometown there, is Phandalin. I am Redoth the Druid. And you are?
I am Red.
A pleasure, Red. Yes, those brigands are really making a mess in Phandalin, and well, I'm not sorry to see them go. Are you alone?
I am with a group of people. They're busy doing something else right now.
Well, I don't envy these poor boys. All right, well then I was gonna lend assistance when I came upon you. I saw you fighting with that man there, but you seem to take care of him pretty quick. You're good with some spells too, I see.
Yes, quite.
Well, if you're ever up in, I'm headed up to Thunder Tree. If you're ever up that way, maybe I can show you a few tricks.
I might take you up on that.
All right. Have a good day, my lady. And he
You as
starts
well.
scuffling down the dirt road. As he heads out and over the hill, what are you going to do with these other two? You going to...
I'll probably ditch them in some bushes somewhere.
Well, they're sleeping, so if you jostle them too much, they might wake up. There is rope in the wagon that you could get, or you can just take care of them. It's up to you, really. They are just sleeping peacefully.
I think I'll just tie them up.
Okay. As you're tying them up, you see Nordric coming up over the rise. And you guys can come back to the table. And I'll bring the regular crew back.
Now we're allowed.
Indeed.
Oh,
Careful not to kick or trip.
da
or-
da da da.
Make sure to turn your mics back on.
Our mics have been on the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh,
not
well,
to turn 'em off.
I
We've
said,
been
I
super
said,
loud.
all right.
We've been in the background.
I can't tell. Is it working? Yeah, it is.
Yes, it's
I
working.
think we're all working.
All
I
right.
hope we're all working.
Awesome.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome back.
Oh, welcome. We were gone for so long.
I know, right?
I'm so tired from all that stuff you were doing earlier.
What? All right. So, Nordric,
Oh, yeah.
you're coming up over the rise, and you see Red the Wizard by the wagon, because you came to bring the wagon back to the cave mouth. This is after you guys had been
Yes.
doing all your things, and
I was following him
We're gonna
Oh.
patch islands over
Alright.
everyone else, so I'm not.
because
gonna
it's stupid to split the party that much.
all right. So, yep. Are you with him, or are you sneaking behind him?
With.
All right.
I see no reason for
With-ish.
stealthily deceiving a party member. I'm
Not
protecting
yet.
you from the shadows.
Which is possible.
I am your eyes.
You feel a hand in your pocket.
So you turn, you hear some rustling, and you see these two come out of the goblin trail. You see her tying up two guys, and a guy laying in the dirt on the road, bleeding out.
Red, there you are.
They're wearing red
And-
cloaks.
You seem to
Yes.
have had your way with these.
You,
Fine,
being from
gentlemen.
the town,
I knock an
seem
arrow
to have-
immediately.
know who these
I
gentlemen
know
Had
exactly
an
who they are.
encounter.
Are they asleep?
Yes.
Are you
Well,
there?
you're not there. You're back at the cave.
Yeah, I'm in the cave.
I mean, I'm.
Who is saying that?
I mean, this is the father.
The All-Father.
Carry on.
The old father speaking.
Carry on.
So you and I and the other
Sildar.
Sildar are
Sildar.
still in the cave.
Mourning
Yes.
the loss of Jason.
And the corpse
Resting.
of Jason,
Corpse of Jason.
which Kavan is caressing lightly.
Caven.
Caven.
I told you, fleet-footed weirdo.
Cave dweller
Caved
is caressing. Cave Dave.
Cave
Jason.
Dave.
So yeah,
103.
you guys aren't there. These guys are. These guys are
Yeah,
conversing.
so I'll knock an arrow as soon as I see the blokes on the ground.
All right. I'll let you guys.
There's no need for that.
Are they dead?
One of them.
The other two aren't dead.
You see that she's tying them up. They're snoring and drooling on the ground.
Thank you.
Rather
Have
they
they
be dead.
obviously given you any kind of trouble? Well, one is dead, so I'm assuming.
Just a little bit. They were about to take our caravan.
I thought that it was completely hidden.
I think we all assumed that.
Very well. Let us go ahead and get it up to the cave entrance so that we may keep a better eye on it this time.
Wake up your friends.
I'm gonna wait until they take the wagon a little ways ahead.
Okay.
And
So you're just
once
gonna leave them there in the dirt?
Yeah.
Okay, tied up.
Once
That's
You can
fine.
stay there.
they're just almost out of eye shot from what I'm doing, can I slit their throats?
Why don't you give me a?
Savage.
Let me get a stealth check just for.
He doesn't even know them.
Makes it
Sneak
easier.
up on these
That would
sleeping
be
people
nice.
and kill them immediately.
Are you guys trying to perceive or? Do you
I
want-
am assuming I am driving the cart, since that I have
You do.
driving.
If you want, you can roll a perception. If you don't, I'm okay with that too.
I'll do it just because.
Just for
Just
funsies.
because.
Forgot my box.
A natural
Ooh,
20.
he has a
though.
20.
You look back.
You are riding that bad boy. You're like, yeah.
So you're fitting it into the goblin trail, and it's really kind of narrow. But you find a little branch that you can go off to the side, and you kind of look back as Mr. Fleetfoot back there is wiping it on them, and then
I'll
Yeah.
do a little dash to catch up.
I halt the cart, and actually turn around and wait for you to catch up. Was that really necessary, Paravan?
Yes.
That is for everyone else to decide, not me.
Fair enough.
I will mush the cart forward.
all right. You make it back with little trouble. You pull it into that glen, that little glade, open glade in front of by the cave door. The sun is starting to go down. Red, you can now take level 2. So all the things on the back are for level 2. So we'll briefly go over level 2 real quick. You all get new abilities. I believe everybody gets new abilities. Yes, 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 and yes. And with those new abilities, you also get some more hit points. Mm-hmm. So what we'll do is we'll roll. If you haven't already, I believe we didn't roll yet.
I haven't done anything yet.
So go ahead and roll your hit die, which I believe is
Each
right
person's hit die is
different. Yep. So right on
It
the
is right
sheet there
below.
should say.
This is a different format, but it's going to
Yeah.
be right here.
So yours is
So a 1d8.
Yep.
One
So you
D8.
roll a
This
d8.
one.
Yep.
Okay.
And then on a 1, I believe nobody's got a 10. Wait, yeah, you get a 10.
That's
so
a D8.
That's a 10.
Oh.
The
It's
other
more
one.
diamond-y.
Yeah, the diamond looking one.
Oh, this one.
Yep, that one there. And you get a 10.
I
So
get a D10.
on a D10, you can roll 1s and 2s. On everything else, re-roll a 1. So if you roll a 1 for your hit points, you get to re-roll a 1.
How many times am I rolling it?
Just once.
Oh.
This is to add to your hit points to get more hit points.
Okay, so I'm rolling this.
So who
D8.
wants to go first?
I'll go first.
All right.
Oh,
Go ahead.
huzzah. Okay.
Hey,
Power up.
7. That ain't bad. Better than average. So now it's 7
Plus
plus
this-
your con bonus.
So, oh, wait a minute.
So where's your constitution?
Plus 1.
So 7 plus 1 is 8.
8. So,
So you add 8 to your max hit points.
to that 15?
Nope.
Oh.
this guy right here.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Sweet. All right, so
That's your new total.
So 9. That's my new total.
Right, so 9 plus 8
Plus 8. Okay, cool. Okay.
is your new total hit points. Who wants to go next? You want to go next, Karen?
I'll go next, yes?
Or Misfortune? Fortune.
Miss Fortuna.
Okay, I can reroll a 1.
You roll the 1, so that's okay. You can re-roll a 1 because nobody wants to get a 1 for their...
No!
Don't you, though?
I feel
Don't you wish
Slightly
your
happy.
girlfriend was...
You got a 2.
So can I reroll? Ones and twos I can
one-
reroll, right?
No, one.
100%
Only on a
increase,
10.
Really?
Yeah, afraid so.
That blows.
So, but you get your con bonus.
Does it?
So I have a 3.
Yep, you get 3.
That is not fair.
No.
Current hit points
Your
1.
constitution is
Plus 2.
so you get plus 4.
Oh,
to
so you
your-
get 4.
your hit points.
You have 4 total.
So now you add 4
Oh,
to your
yeah.
max hit points.
Oh, it's still not awesome.
It's not awesome, but who wants to go next?
So I can't get hit at all.
I've already.
You did yours.
Did
Yep.
that.
I will do mine.
All right. You're rolling a d10, so you get 1s and
7
Well
Perfect.
done.
plus
your con.
2,
Yep.
so 9. So I will be at 21.
I'll be in the back.
As
Red,
always.
you wanna
Foretold
go
in
yours?
lore.
Health pond over
I
here.
am the tankiest boy.
You got a 2 as well. So, plus your
plus
con.
your con.
Constitution is 2, so 4.
So you get a 4 as
But I am
well.
a fighter.
4
You
plus
need
whatever
great
that is.
sword.
I do.
You should use that more often.
Gotta share that.
I don't
So
shoot.
D12?
I don't do as well with the green sword.
The
So you and I
Earth
will be in the
would
back.
beg to differ.
All right.
All
What
right.
about, I notice I have plus 10 in speed. I
Yep.
have a new ability, 1 new ability, key. Oh, I can actually power up now.
Yeah, you can do key stuff. So you can do with yours. You can do.
Kaioken.
Let me.
Do Kaioken. Kaioken!
So with yours, you can do. So key points. You get to do 3 different things. You get flurry of blows.
Oh.
Which flurry of blows you can immediately make. You can immediately after you take an attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 key point to make, instead of, you know how before you could make 1 extra on your
Like a
bonus,
bonus,
action.
right.
Now you could actually take 2 separate unarmed strikes on your bonus action.
You can attack like 3
I can hit like 3
Yep.
different times.
And that'll only go up as you go up. You get more points. You'll be able to do that more times. You also get patient defense. So you spend 1 key point. You center your chakra, as you will, and basically you get to take the dodge action as a bonus on your turn. So if you know you're going to be taking a lot of hits, basically it gives you advantage on your.
So I can hit 3 times and dodge.
No, it's
No.
one or the other. It's,
Okay.
So you only have 1 bonus action. You have to make the choice of what you
Oh,
want
I can
do.
either hit 3 times or just.
Right, and you can
attack
do
and
Step of
dodge.
the Wind, where you can spend 1 key point to take the disengage or dash action as a bonus turn on your turn, and your jump distance is doubled for that turn. So basically, if you're in combat and you want to get out, you can spend a key
way
point
out.
and step back ninja style and not take an attack of opportunity.
Okay, so, all right. Well, I've got that right. Perfect. Yes, key.
All right.
And I got, what, 8 points of that? Key save?
Nope. That's your save. So some of the things will require a save. What's your DC to beat? Your save DC? I believe I calculated it out there for you. It should be 12. So when I have to roll a DC save against something, it's 12 for you. You get
How many key points?
2 key points.
Oh, 2. Okay.
And you get those back every short or long rest. So if you guys take an hour rest, you basically
Gonna snooze, guys, for a minute.
well, no, you don't snooze. You meditate. You bring the key back into you. Yep. All right, Astrid, you get Channel Divinity.
Jones.
Mm-hmm.
You get to do one of 2 things. You can
Hi, Joel.
turn undead, So you basically, if the forces of the undead are coming at you, you can present your holy symbol and make them flee for 1 minute, run from you.
Okay.
If they fail their saving throw.
Okay.
All right. Or you can preserve life, and basically you can channel your divine energy out and heal your friends up to within 30 feet of you, and heal and distribute up to 10 hit points among them. So you can give all 10 to somebody. You can give everybody 2. You can divide
Can I
that
give
up.
it to myself?
You can indeed.
Okay.
It helps you as well.
I'm really gonna give it to me.
I heal
You also
myself for 10.
you also get 3 slots
do
now
that
for
right now.
casting. So now you can cast up to 3 spells.
Okay.
Paraven,
Yes.
you get the cunning action. So you get
Yes.
to now quick thinking and agility allows you to move and act quickly. So you can take a bonus action on your turn in combat. This action can be used to take dash or disengage or hide. So basically, you can jump into a fight, stab, 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 jump out of the fight.
Yerp.
Without
I would like to see the spell book so I can pick some things out.
Yep.
So I can pick 3 spells.
You've got 3 spells. You got your spells listed there.
Oh, I do?
She's like, overt eyes. Cast.
Oh, those are the ones that you get. Hang on.
It's like, I won't. Here you go. I'll just shut my eyes. Oh, you'll open them.
No, he's got his.
Oh, you
I
got
it.
yours? Okay.
Yep.
Breathe sometime.
That works. Alrighty. And Red, you can basically, you get to,
I just
basically
noticed
when you
that.
get spells that you want to copy into your spell book, it basically, the cost is halved because it costs a lot of money to copy spells into your spell book. And when you cast an evocation spell that will affect other creatures that you can see, you can choose a number of them equal to 1 plus your spellcaster level, which is 2, so a total of 3. Then choose creatures those chosen creatures automatically succeed on their saving throws against the spell and take no damage if they would normally take halved. So basically, if you cast fire and you don't want your friends to get hurt, you can choose them and they don't have to take, they automatically succeed and don't take damage. It's like your fire spell kind of goes around them and avoids them.
That's actually really nice.
Or just
And-
roast it
That
up.
is.
And now you can cast up to 3 spells a day from your first level spells.
Aim for the squirrel.
And yes, we now have the
I
squirrel.
will stab you.
I stab at thee.
And Nordric, you get Action Surge.
Action surge.
That sounds actually kind of cool.
Basically, you
Surge
can
of action.
push yourself beyond your normal limits for a moment. On your turn, you can take 1 additional action on top of your regular action and a possible bonus action. Once you use this feature, you must finish a short or long rest before you can use it again. So basically, you go over the top.
I get to do extra stuff.
Right.
So many.
Double turn.
So many.
I'll do 100 push-ups instead.
I'll
right.
do it again.
So, you guys, these guys come back in to the cave from, you get led through and they're showing you kind of like, and then the goblins came down here and we killed those goblins up there and
This is where
Right
we
here,
played
that's my blood, that's
Plinko
where I
with
was
a glowing gem.
I have just taken a
he
quick
kicks that
rinse.
one.
This is where Nordric attacked the earth.
I am now
There
clean.
was a goblin between me and it, but
This is where I missed all of my shots.
routinely, like clockwork. It was. We think he did it on purpose.
It was a cunning ruse, really.
As you come up into one of the upper caverns, there's a large waterfall and a couple of pools of water, and Caven is bathing himself.
Yes. For I am covered
He was
in the blood of my enemies.
and the
Filth.
and the sweat of
Filth.
the sweat of what's not Steve? What was the goblin?
James?
Jason.
Jason.
I'm watching Jason off. He's dead over there, actually. His neck snapped. It is over for him. Game over.
Are we talking about backpack?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just chucked him.
He killed the backpack.
I was like, go! Oh.
Yeah, it was not good for
Turns
poor,
out bound goblins aren't much use as a projectile weapon.
and he couldn't even cry out.
No.
So,
What are your last words? Yeah? Want that on your stone?
Want me to write that down?
you like to wiggle and grunt, huh? Me too.
Jason,
he died
here
doing
lies,
what he loved.
here lies
wiggling and
Jason.
grunting.
So,
If only we're all so fortunate.
Swag.
so you guys come into this rather large, looks like almost it was a throne room at one point, but it was just sort of makeshift crates and stuff that he had piled up. The large dead bugbear that you see piled over in the corner.
We shared an intimate moment.
It's true. There was
On your way out.
careless whispers
I
playing
want,
in
you
the
to know that
background.
I want you to know that it's okay to go peacefully.
All right, so you see Sildar. He's resting by the fire, and he looks up and says, "Oh, you've returned."
Yeah, where have you been? The wizard's back. Why weren't you in here helping?
I've been protecting our delivery.
There was nothing in there that I owned.
You didn't hire us to escort goods to Phandalin,
That is
did
awfully
you?
that is awfully selfish of me. I retort. I'm just gonna.
It goes back in the water.
My ears need cleaning.
So Sildar says, so I told these fine folks, but Gundren's been taken, and he was taken to Cragmaw Castle, as far as I can tell from the goblins speaking, and he took the map along with him. Apparently the Black Spider is interested in him. Though I told these guys what was on the map. And basically, it's a location to the lost mine near Phandalin called Wave Echo Cave. Years ago, it was a like 500 years ago. It was a place of great power. Dwarves and gnomes came together to find this rich spring of magic underground, that human wizards came and they worked together to forge magical weapons. And it was a great time for the city of Phandalin because they made a tidy profit selling these items. And then orcs from the north came down and basically laid waste to everything. And in the fight, it caved in this mine that has been lost for centuries. So now Gundren and his brothers Theoden and Neutero have believe they found the entrance. I've come as sort of I've come with the intention of helping Gundren as well as the city of the town of Phandalin. I work for the Lord's Alliance, which is a group of nobles that wish to see this northern land prosper, so they make sure justice is being followed. The laws and rules are not being broken, and people are not being downtrodden by tyrants. So I've come for that. Also, my friend I've come to look for, his name is Arno Elbrick. He's a good friend of mine and also on the Lord's Alliance. He was tasked before Gundren even approached me about the location of the Wave Echo Cave. Phandalin had just started up. It's a rough settlement, so he came out to make sure that the workforce was not being driven too hard, and we lost contact with him almost 3 months ago. He is my friend, and he's also on the Lord's Alliance, so they gave him this area to come check out. He came out. He was here for about a month, sending regular reports. Seems like everything was on the up and up, and then we lost all contact, and we've not heard from him since. Though contact with Phandalin has not stopped. So I assume something's happened to my friend. So I need to find him. So I'm here to investigate that as well.
How are you feeling, by the way?
Very, very tired. I am bruised just about here.
This is one hell of a night, you know.
They beat me quite regularly. They wanted to make sure that I was tenderized. I was in their eating cave, so
I'm curious. We did kind of leave that jester thing somewhere in the cave. We don't know where the castle is.
So we need to go back and find him.
If somebody can.
I mean, he's probably. I mean, could be long gone, but it's the only option that I could think of.
I'm at least assuming I didn't see him on my walk out.
you guys didn't see any jester dressed
Oh, he is
goblin
way gone.
Oh, okay.
on the way out. So
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find him.
So are we not going to explore the rest of the cave? We're good?
I think we're done with.
you guys know you've
I'm
pretty
way
much
dirty.
covered most of it.
Okay.
You don't remember any offshoots or alcoves.
I'm clean now, lady.
That's
I throw some mud at you.
So the best case, the best thing that we have to go off of for finding Cragmaw Castle is that it was
Northish.
That way.
That's about it.
I might suggest we might take the cart to Phandalin. We can drop it off. I know the man that Gundren was going to have you drop off the cart to Elmar Barthen. He runs Barthen Trading, Barthen's Provisions. He will honor the deal, so he will get you paid. You guys can maybe do a little investigative work, maybe find somebody that might know the area, a local that might know where this Cragmaw Castle is, and rescue Gundren. If he's still alive, I can only hope, though. He reaches over and knocks on a wooden case.
Okay. So we need to head towards Barthen Trading Post.
That's right in Phandalin.
To Phandalin.
To Phandalin.
To the post.
But let's it's late. It's getting late, so we should probably rest here. I don't think anything should bug us, though. Watches might be in order, but we should sleep and go in the morning.
I can take first watch. I need to meditate anyway.
All
Well,
right.
you all stay here. I will watch after the cart.
I seem to have some really bad luck with that cart.
I need to make sure it continues staying in our hands.
Stay right there, would you?
Especially since we need to
Yeah.
present it and get paid for it. Don't want to lose our...
I know also if
Keep in mind that I'm also injured.
she came back and she's
Someone has
actually
the vial.
she's got a huge slash across her chest.
I have healing abilities.
You do?
Dun-dun-dun.
Am I healed enough, though, that I could use them? Because when we left, I was pretty not healed. We had time to heal.
Yeah, we had to carry you out.
I know.
No, that'd be
we-
after a rest.
We left and came back. I mean, these two were basically sitting there.
Yeah, so you were out. So was but
I-
you've come back to consciousness when these guys were back.
So I can heal her now?
You can't,
Okay.
because I believe you used up all your spells. Did you use up all your spells?
No.
I know you healed somebody.
I don't remember.
I don't
I
think
think you
I
healed up.
I got killed, like, pretty quick, so...
I thought
Right.
she healed herself. Like, tried to at least.
No, that's just because she was knocked out. But
That's
you
right.
can't- You can't heal yourself when you're knocked out.
I
I
don't
was just
think I
taking a
use
bath.
any spells, because
I know
I...
you did use one on Sildar.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And weren't we gonna hold on to the other one for Gundren?
You were tenderized as somebody.
Oh.
said.
But somebody gave me a drink.
I gave you
The healing potion, yes. Which brought you.
Hit her up.
Oh,
bought
just
her a
got me,
drink.
like, awake.
I believe that gave
It's
you a
on
bunch of.
class.
Yeah,
It should be written.
classy like that.
It said 8, and I
Just-
erased it not knowing what it was for. So
Oh,
We know you're at least conscious.
So
She's awake.
you guys
can't
know
stop
after,
arguing.
after a
Fortuna,
long,
wake up.
after a long rest, you guys will be healed back.
Back
up.
to
So
powers.
You don't have to cast any spells.
Okay, sorry. Can't help you.
That's okay. I'll sleep it off.
Just
You basically you get bandaged up
let's wrap her up.
and then you go to sleep.
No one's good for a stab wound, a nap.
Hey, back in the day, second edition was hardcore. You didn't just rest that stuff
You
away.
didn't sleep.
They
it
didn't
off.
have Kaiser. Not a thing
You
back
basically had to
Insurance is
suffer.
crap.
All right, so
Sending
I'm
thoughts and prayers.
There
gonna
you go.
follow Nordric to the cart
okay.
so we could.
I changed my Facebook account.
I'm gonna nap in the back while he's watching, and we
In
can
a
kind of take
relationship.
turns.
So you guys do like a double watch on the car.
Yeah,
Well, I
if you,
guess.
if
If
you want
he
to watch
wants to
first,
follow,
I'll
I'm
sleep
doing-
in the cart, and then you could take a nap, and I'll keep an eye on things.
And we need to
Sounds
nap,
fine
so
by
you're
me.
seeing Awake in the Cave?
Well, I
or-
mean, I only need 4 hours, and then I'm good.
Right. She's an elf, so they don't
Oh.
have to sleep as
Okay.
quite as long. But
Okay.
Don't
I
they
will
just
simply
go-
meditate for the next time I need to use these powers.
okay.
Want to throw hands?
So you guys rest.
Go catch these hands.
The night passes uneventfully. You wake up the next morning. You're good.
All
Little
better.
bruised, but you're all right.
Hey, check it out. Your chest looks great.
Back off.
Not being weird.
What?
Just letting you know.
Just as a friend, everything looks up to date.
All right.
Firebolt.
You are running the current. You are running all current plugins.
So
You're an updated
Windows 10 has been
as you guys
updated.
are getting up and Sildar is looking at the crates, he's like, I don't know if I mentioned this last night, but these belong to the Lion Shield coaster. It's a trading
pals.
post.
You don't know that.
You would
Really
definitely
hope.
you would definitely be on her good side if you were. I know that she's probably looking for these. She sells a lot of arms and equipment to Phandalin. So you might do well if we can get these moved out and onto your cart. Sort of, it might be a little overloaded, but if we tie it all down good, we should be able to get it all back.
Okay. Let's...
Shouldn't be too much for the ox.
No.
Okay.
All right, so we move all the carts out.
All
All right.
down on the cart right now.
You know, and
Well, this will
they're
be
hiding somewhere.
over the course of the morning as
Oh,
you guys
okay.
are making breakfast and
I rehid the cart.
Having some
you can't
brekkie.
find it.
I need only a drop of dew from the universe.
All right,
Sustain
Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda. All right, so you wake up.
Almond cookies?
So you guys spend a good chunk of the morning working to get these crates out and loaded up as best you can.
Throwing forms.
And when you get all loaded up, you're ready to go. You guys roll out. Unless anybody's going to do anything else.
No, I'm just
Do
excited
we
to get
see
there.
the red-caped people that she killed anywhere?
Yeah, speaking of which, why are these guys bleeding out and tied up?
Yeah, when you come out, you ride in the cart out, and you ride back to the road, and you definitely see a dead guy on the road and a couple of dead guys tied up.
Was this completely necessary, Paravan?
Can I like
You
rifle
don't
through
know
their
that
pockets,
I
or
did
is that already
that.
done?
He's the only one that
You
saw.
can. Give me an investigation check
What is that now?
on your skills, under eye.
Under I.
I will actually stop the cart. when
No,
I-
I'm doing this.
No, like when we see them and whatnot.
Okay, I have +0. So
I'll
what
say,
does that
Red,
mean?
you
Just
might
roll a
want
d20
to
straight.
retrieve your-
Did forget to
Right.
ask when I did that. I didn't want to
appear
necessarily
to be
loot the
needing it.
corpses, but I did want to look for papers.
Okay. You didn't find any then, and you
Oh.
don't find anything now.
I'm not gonna contest anything. If
So I'm
someone
just
else wants to loot the corpse, they
Just
totally.
touching dead
Do you want some
people.
loot, Paravan? I got a nice bag of gold that you seem to be keen on. Tosses it to Paravan.
That's mine now.
No worldly possessions for this man anymore. After being so sticky with that big goblin thing or whatever the heck, that bear, panda,
What a
bugbear.
change of heart you've had.
Yeah, you know what the truth is that I think I've been cleansed by the blood of, a bugbear.
Of a goblin.
Of a lot of things.
Of a lot of things, and I feel like I just want to be me for a little while.
What do they put in that water?
I don't know. I'm just feeling really
How much
good
gold
now.
did you throw me?
Red, you may want to retrieve your rope.
How much gold did you throw?
Oh, there's at least 20 pieces in
Yesterday's
there.
I'll
incursion.
retrieve the rope.
Yeah, that's not coming back your way ever.
No, you go ahead.
Very good point.
All right.
All right.
Do the universe, baby.
Because 50 feet of hempen rope is really nice to have at all times.
Yeah,
Okay.
see? And they're not using it, clearly.
They are dead. You do find
did that
you find
happen?
about 6 copper pieces and 10 silver pieces among them.
All right.
All right.
I will kind of shoot a glance at Paravan. Like, I don't know if he's nearby or whatever. Just kind of a lower tone to say that will not happen again. Are we understood, Paravan?
I'll take it
That's
down
all
in
you get.
I'll take it down in the lore.
Yeah.
Legend tells the shot was a glare. No, nay,
You've got your own story writer.
a stare down.
Your own chronicler,
Gavin's,
even.
Gavin's my storybook man. He's my hype man for sure.
It's like, yo, monk in the house.
In the middle of battle. Now presenting
Nordric,
I bring you a legend among men.
He brings the pain.
protector of Italian virginity.
Oh, God. That guy was the best.
He was the best.
So
Nordric von Liechtenstein.
it's overcast, and as you're riding through the day a bit, it starts to rain, and gets by the time you start to roll into Phandalin, it's getting quite miserable.
It is wet out here.
Yes, the trail becomes a rutted mess as it leads into Phandalin itself. As you emerge from the wooded hillside, you catch your first glimpse of Phandalin, a town that consists of about 40 to 50 simple log buildings, some built of old feldstone foundations and more old ruins. Crumbling stone walls covered with ivy and briars surrounds the newer houses and shops, showing how this must have been once a much larger town in centuries past. Most of the newer buildings are set on the sides of the cart tracks, which widen into a muddy main street of sorts to climb towards a ruined manor house on the hillside to the east of town. As you approach, you see children playing on the road, playing in the town green, and the town folks are tending to chores or running errands at the shop. Many people look up as you approach, and many all return to their business as you go by.
I have my hood up and I'm avoiding eye contact.
Sildar seems much more at ease now. My friends, he says, let us secure lodgings. I'm told the local inn is very quaint. And he kind of motions to a larger building off to the side, up by the main area.
Onward.
As you're pulling into town, he would also motion to the left-hand side and say, this big building here, this is Barthen's Provisions. Let us pull the cart into the overhang there, and we'll see if we can't get Elmar out and get you guys paid.
Yes, sir.
When we stop the cart, how far is the Lion's Crest or Lion's from Barthen's?
It's about, let's see, it's about 200 feet down through town and through the main square and on the other side. You can see it if you look down the road. You see through the main square and you see the Lion's Shield coaster on the other side.
Can I, while they go to get Elmer, I would like to head down the street and find our representative.
Sure. Are you trying to slip away or?
Not necessarily. Okay. I'm not trying to be.
We know you like
obvious.
to be. We know you like to be sneaky.
Well,
so
I gotta make sure. So you just walk away.
I'm just kind of.
Okay.
It's
not
broad daylight. You
necessarily being
sneaking.
obvious, but not necessarily being super stealthy.
That's what I get it. I'm just making sure if they get a chance or if they notice whether they
no
want to know.
chance whatsoever. No.
Pick me up a snack. I see you there.
Find your own snacks.
So, Paravan goes off, and Sildar hops down off the wagon and heads in to the side door. It chimes as he opens it, and he walks in. And Elmar, it's Sildar. I'm here. Come out. I'll be right down.
Huh.
And Sildar comes back out, and a few minutes later, and a man comes out. Let's see. He's got one of those aprons on and just a work shirt. It's rolled up sleeves and graying hair, older gentleman. And he looks at Sildar and then looks at the lot of you. You look like you've been on the road for a while. You need some. You need to alleviate some of this cart, I assume.
Kind of pretty heavy. Overrunning our oxen, absolutely.
It seems like much more than I ordered.
Some of this does not belong to you.
Oh, and he goes up and looks. Oh, I see it's got the lion shield on there. What's where did you find this slot?
You wouldn't believe us, but found it in a cave, overrun by goblins and a very, very passive-aggressive
Bugbear.
bugbear,
Hmm.
who also seemed to be into humans.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, they've said there's been a lot of banditry on the road lately, and I know that Leon will be most happy to see her goods come back to her. Sorry.
Is she hanging out around here somewhere?
No, well, she's and he points down the road, the Lion Shield coaster, and you see Paravan actually walking.
Oh,
that
that's
way.
right. Is that where he went?
Mm-hmm.
I would assume.
And she's right on down that way. I'll have my shop boy come out and unload my stuff, and then you can take this stuff on down if you like, or I can keep it here till morning because it's late afternoon. It's getting towards dinner time.
I don't want to trouble them if they're already, everyone's kind of locking up shop for the night.
Not yet. I mean, we still got a few hours, but it's
Want to get rid of this stuff now?
I will go check on Paravan. He is troublesome.
All right, as you were.
Well, then I'll go with the ladies and
And we
we'll
can
take it.
Okay, I'll have. Well, let me make sure he checks. It seems to be all here. I'll check it and I'll have your money for you first thing tomorrow. Or
Question for you: is there a place that I could get something kind of appraised here? I have this bat fang. It's rather large, actually, and
I can take a look at it.
I don't know if you feel that it's anything of value.
He takes a look at it.
I have a lot of weird body parts.
I have a lot of weird things on me.
Just wearing 2 bone teeth in my hands.
I did drop that.
Yeah, so you laid it on the dead.
I laid it on the dead. I was like,
Yes.
from dust to dust.
I mean,
jaw
it could
to
be
jaw.
maybe made into a dagger or something. Nothing I'd be interested in, but you
Absolutely.
could maybe talk to Redoth. He's the druid.
Great.
I don't think he's in town though. I think he left town not too long ago.
Maybe I could fashion a dagger for this thing. Who knows?
Rudolph was the one that I talked to, right?
Useful.
I can't imagine who else might be interested in that. Maybe Darren, he used to be an adventurer. He runs the apple orchard on the other side of town.
Very modern name.
But,
Mike.
so yeah, if you good, I hope a couple gold maybe to somebody if they made it fashioned into something
Never know.
nice.
Some people kind of tend to enjoy different things from all around. these parts.
Absolutely. That's why I think the druid might be interested in something like that. He's into weird naturey things. I got no time for that.
Outstanding. So where do we go?
Weird naturey things.
Well, if you wanna, you can go to the inn, the Stonehill Inn, or you can go anywhere you like. Really, the Stonehill Inn is where most people sleep. I would avoid the Sleeping Giant, though. That's a tavern house on the other side of town. That's where the Red Brands like to hang out.
Red brands.
They're the ones who attacked her.
As you think back to those men that were on the side of the road, they were
No, I know.
they were all wearing a unique like red sash hood sort of thing.
Maybe we should pay them a visit. Sorry, I'm angsty. It's up to you.
I would avoid that.
Avoid.
I'm sorry, these men was grave death.
We don't want
Don't they want to catch these hands?
we don't want to cause too much trouble in town while we're passing through.
Nah, you're right. All right, very well then.
All
Just
right.
drop this stuff off. Drop off your goods, and then
All right, I'll have my boy unload it, and I'll get it to either come back later this
Nordric will
afternoon.
probably
or-
want the money. He'll have a better way to hold on to that. So.
Sounds good. I'll have that money ready
When he
for you in the
returns.
morning. Just make sure to stop by.
Thanks, sir.
All right. Meanwhile, while you guys are dealing with this, you're walking through the main town. You're almost there. You're following him. Do you try and catch up, or before he gets to there, or do you just follow?
I'd figured that based off of different leg length, that would catch up. Just
You can catch him pretty quick, or you can slow up. It's up to you.
No, I'll just kind of walk leisurely until I meet up with him.
So as you're walking, you're almost there. You hear squishing of boots behind you, coming up on you.
Take a quick check. Make sure it's.
You see Nordric. He's
Presenting.
He's beating you down with his eyes as he's moving up.
All right. Well, at that
So
point,
judgy.
I just
Full of joy.
heading in the direction I was heading.
All right. You make it to the Lion Shield coaster. There's a sign with a big lion over a shield out front.
Yeah. I'll open the door and wait for Nordric. I'll hold the door open.
All right. He holds the door for you as you arrive.
After you.
I figured this was where you were going, Paraben.
May as well get it all taken care of out of the way up front.
So I guess I'll enter in. Well,
All right. So as you enter,
And you guys are going into
The Lion
The Lion
Shield.
Lion
Company.
Shield
Yep.
Is it company?
coaster.
Coaster.
Lion Shield coaster.
Can't read my own handwriting.
A lady dressed in a blue dress with long white sleeves, black raven-like hair, and she looks tired. It's been a long week, and she looks up as you enter. She's writing in a looks like a ledger, and she looks up, and you look around the shop, and it's got like arms and goods and all manner of stuff for sale here. She looks up. New in town?
Hardly. Would I know who this person is?
How much time did you spend? Yeah, I mean,
Enough to be familiar.
she looks. Paraben?
If you wouldn't mind keeping that to yourself, but yes.
No, Trico, what do you know?
oh,
Oh,
so are you a local then?
Me?
Yes, you.
In a sense. I'm familiar with the town.
I'll look back to
Spend
the
a
lady.
fair
I see.
share here.
How local is he?
pretty local. His aunt
His
lives
BMW is right over there.
lives up the road. I mean, listen. I don't have time for your shenanigans. I don't.
No, that's
What do you
fine,
want me to
that's
say
fine.
here?
You're
It's-
definitely a local here.
Well, yeah, fair enough. Anyway, the reason that I came in today is we were on the way down delivering something for a specific client, and we came across some of your branded goods that we figured you might want returned.
She drops the feather pen, and you found my goods.
Some, I'm not sure how much you had originally, but
Oh.
we brought back what we could
In a goblin cave.
in a goblin cave.
I had gotten wind that my shipment had been waylaid along the road on the trail to here, and I'm just trying to take stock of what I had left, thinking I was wondering if it was gonna put me under, but this is good news. Where is it?
We have it in a cart just up the road.
Up at Elmer's place. They should be unloading our first delivery, and we can bring the rest over shortly after. If you have anyone in the back that might be able to help.
Yes, I can have. And she leans back. Hey, go get. Where is it? Up at Elmar's?
Yeah.
Go up to Elmar's and get. There's a wagon.
Yeah, we've got a cart,
Oh.
so we could probably bring it over here once we're done unloading up.
Oh, all right. Well, then I won't have them go up there. I'll wait
Yeah,
till you
no,
pull
I
it down here. I am. Oh man, I am completely grateful. This is a load off my mind. I was sick with worry. Listen, I can give you guys 50 gold pieces as payment. I can't thank you enough. Unfortunately, I can't do a piece, but I'll.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I feel like that's a fair price.
I don't know your friend here, Paraben.
This is Nordric. Forgot your
Westeros.
title. Westrock, yeah. He's some sort of folk hero.
The Wad
from
of
what
the
I
Rest.
hear. I personally haven't heard of him, but he do speak for himself, I would say.
She comes around the counter. Oh, thank you, Nordric, and
He
she
seems to
offers
be
a hand and
Honorable gentleman.
gives a firm shake, and she comes over and tussles your hair. Paravan, I don't know what I'd do without you.
Well, your shipment's at least 50 feet of rope shorts. I hope you don't mind.
If I get back most of it,
Gathered it.
I would be ever so grateful.
He
So,
cut my rope.
and so he took the rope.
So I took more.
She just well, that's one load off my mind. I'm now if we could just do something about these damn red brands, I would be.
Red brands?
Red brands.
They're a local group of mercenaries that have come to help, but they seem to be more just thugs and have been bullying town folks, making them pay protection money and whatnot to them, and it's not been great.
So they are shaking this town then.
Yes.
They're a very unsavory lot.
Are they outside of town here?
Well, they like to hold up at the Sleeping Giant, the tap house. I won't do business with them. They wanna buy weapons and stuff, but I've been able to hold them off. You know, I pay them a little protection money, but I won't sell them goods because I just can't. I can't have that in the town. So, yeah. If we could get rid of them, that'd be stupendous.
Does anyone from the Red Brands of particular note come around your establishment?
Well, they're all by here all the time.
Is it the same person or? Is it
No,
some different
they
items?
usually travel in packs.
Sounds about right.
They're never really completely alone, but strength in numbers, I suppose. So, where are you guys staying? Are you staying with your aunt?
Oh no.
Does she not know you're in town?
She doesn't. I would very much appreciate it if it would stay that way.
Paravan, you're not going to visit family while in town?
Not at the moment.
Hey,
Thou shrew.
it's none of my business. I won't get involved. But you really should say hello, because I know she worries about you. You've been gone a while now.
All right. Well, if you could just, like I said, if you could just make sure that news doesn't spread to other
I will not speak of it.
individuals. I'm not exactly trying to make a known presence at the
Though
moment.
Carp is all over town, so he may spot you. I would be more worried about him spotting you than and you know who Carp is? Carp is her son, your aunt's son. About 10 years old. He'd be about 10 years old.
Little boy cousin.
So, your cousin, yes. All right, well, I will get my goods once you bring it by, and I'll hook you guys up with some coin.
Absolutely.
Seems fair.
It should not be too very long once we are offloaded.
All right. Well, I am set at ease. So as long as sometime in the near future, and not never, because that was a worry.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm glad
well,
to help out your establishment.
Thank you, and I am in your debt. So whatever you guys need to buy, you can certainly buy it from me. I will make it available to you.
And then I think that I'm going to head back to the cards. I'm going to kind of
Before
give a current
he
little
leaves,
bow.
I'm gonna actually turn and ask you. So, if he's giving us 50 gold, I imagine we'll just split that evenly, 10 apiece. I'm just asking.
I just kind of I give you a look
I'm not
and just
asking for.
go away.
You and your light feet may go wanting.
Alright. So if he leaves, I'll turn to who's behind the counter?
Liana?
Yep, Leanne.
Yeah.
Alright, and I'll kind of lean in and say, "Would you mind I appreciate the 50 gold that you're giving us for returning parties. More than generous. Could you make sure that 10 of that is set aside? And I won't take that if you can make sure that it's to Carp and his mother. I'd appreciate it.
So you're really not going to go visit her?
I haven't decided.
I will set it aside
see
and.
how events
Tell
play out.
Haven.
I can't really say much about why I'm back,
All right.
but if you could do me that favor, I'd much appreciate it.
I will set it aside and say it's from an anonymous benefactor.
That's perfect.
And she nods. Very well.
Thank you.
So you slosh back out and head up the road. You walk past the Stonehill Inn, and you see it's a very large, fresh wood timbers. Let's see what I've got. Yeah, fresh. It looks like it's freshly built. Brand new boards are up. It looks like it was put up in a hurry almost.
Question for the
Shoot.
Can I see him returning, Nordric?
If you're standing out on the road,
Yeah,
yeah.
on the road,
Yeah,
yeah.
you'll
Okay.
see him come out of the building, and he's walking up, and then a few minutes after,
Okay.
Paravan comes out.
I shout to Nordric.
Actually, on my way back, I would like to stealth.
All right, give me a stealth.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun. It's noon.
24. So if you're still watching,
Yeah.
go ahead and roll a perception.
Okay.
Percentage.
Well, that's the 20?
Yep.
Okay, 11.
Plus your perception.
Plus 2, so 13.
So you do not see Paravan slip out.
Quite all right.
You must slip out. You slip out like a side door.
I've been waiting for Nordric. I was like, Nordric, just found out there's some red people, red brands, that are kind of jerks. Are you thinking what I am thinking? Are you on the same page as me, baby?
Are you picking up what I'm laying down?
We just finished up unloading this. I mean, I don't know where you just went to the Red Lion Inn or whatever the heck that place. The Lion and Shield. You went to the place. At any rate, I heard tale that the red brands up on the other side of town over here are a kind of an unsightly and a cruel bunch. I don't know if I can leave the town without at least paying a visit.
Are we still in front of what was it, Elmer's?
You guys
should be
are
near
like
Elmar's.
between
I ran up
Elmar's
to you.
and the Stonehill Inn.
Okay.
I'm just excited because I'm like,
He's yelling it down the
can you
street.
feel that? What these rocks are cooking?
Can you tell what I'm feeling right now?
Can you feel that? My arms start glowing. Oh!
It does seem that these red brands are unsavory in this town.
Well, we're all finished up over here. Did you guys find out what you needed over there?
We need to drop off the rest of the crates to, was it Lion Shield?
Lion
Lion
Shield?
Shield
Oh, yeah.
coaster.
I motioned down over to you two. I'm just like, bring the cart this way.
So
Excellent.
We drive it down.
they get the cart pretty emptied out and stacked up the stuff, and they then say, "Go ahead and take it," and then you guys ride it on down. Head on down to the Lion Shield coaster, and you pull up out front.
Did you guys get a hefty price for this?
There should be about 50 coin for this.
Lenin comes out, and she looks at the goods in the cart and just breathes a sigh of relief. Oh, thank the gods. I am very happy. Thank you.
Is it all here?
Even if it's not all here, most of it seems to be here. I'll get it unloaded, and I can take stock and let you guys know probably tomorrow morning.
Great.
If you guys want to stop by, I'll have your coin for you in the morning. They and some couple of guys come out and they start offloading it into their side entrance there.
Only one question. Is this an evening job or is this a midday job?
Are you guys staying at the Stonehill? And she points over to the Stonehill Inn.
Yeah, I think that's where we're gonna hole up for the evening.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I will have my lad bring it over, the coin, or you can come back and get it. Either way, I'm in my debt to you, lot. So anything you need sold, I will happily sell to you at a
Can
discount.
I take a peek at your inventory?
Sure. Come on in.
One thing I didn't really figure out. I got a gold or a coin pouch from the box that I found the potions in and whatnot?
You did.
How many coins?
You're wondering what's in there.
Oh.
Because I haven't had a chance to
You
check
selfless, completely noble sir, you. Money? No, I don't care.
Doesn't even matter what's in there.
So as you kind of take it, you open it up, and there is just a ton of, looks like copper, silver, and you don't see any gold, but you see a bunch of copper and a bunch of silver in there. So
Okay.
you're gonna start counting it out here in the streets, or?
No, I'll go in to go over and actually find out.
Okay, so you go into a shop and you can lay it on the side, and you got about 600 copper and 110 silver pieces.
You got change for 600 kappa?
So,
matter of fact,
and you guys can split it up, or whatever. Nobody seemed to remember except you. So
Oh, I remembered. It's not there.
right, and you're not there. So and you've got that the frog.
the jade frog.
Yep, the jade frog with the tiny golden orbs for eyes.
The Kermit frog.
Sometimes I feel like I'm stuck behind the wheel. Kermit the frog here.
Where are you off to?
What am I doing?
Well, I guess the question for you would be, do I have... Because
Any
I'm
idea
supposed
where
to
you're
have
at?
contacts. Would I have any contacts that I would still have
I have.
that I could go check in?
Sure. Are you talking disreputable contacts, or
Yes.
you'd probably want to go down to the Sleeping Giant then?
That would probably be where I was thinking I was going to be headed, but I also don't want to put my foot in it.
Okay, so I have a question. I am actually an ex-mercenary sergeant.
Yep.
So I would like to go to the Red Brands
The Sleeping Giant, right?
Sleeping Giant.
That's where they're at.
Just to see what they. I mean, because it says
But
here.
I'm excited to join you, though.
I was an
And
officer.
so is Nordric.
Do I want to bring them though?
That's
That's like my
That's the million.
I'll let you
question
converse
here.
with them, and
That's the $1 million question. Is do
so
you
as
want
you
to?
as I'll let you guys.
Fortuna,
converse.
if your
So
blood
if
is
you
boiling,
go down there and check
I'm
it out.
also
you
of the
see
boiling
the
brand.
red brands. are
I
like-
think we should
there's
go
like
down
4 or 5
to
of them on the front porch of the
the
Sleeping Giant.
Sleeping
and
Giant
they're like
for a
sitting
drink.
there
A
drinking.
nightcap,
and,
perhaps.
Like, pushing
I
each
simply
other
cannot.
and-
I mean, I love
and,
what you are
one gets
flinging
knocked
here.
out of the front door and onto
think
the
we should-
street.
I think we're
gets
up for a
and
nightcap.
Runs back in.
Red, you
ready
in?
to
Oh, I'm
Fight. So
All right, we're going clubbing.
Really quickly.
Literally.
If I
There-
can hear
you don't see anybody
guys
else
correctly,
there, any other town folks. So.
which I am assuming that we are all upon the same page.
Sure.
Why don't we
Nice.
And see if, because I don't
Let's hang on.
re-equip
want to
ourselves
directly
from our past
face-to-face with
encounter?
Red Brands at the
I'm still in
moment,
the store,
but
too.
I'd
Yeah,
like
that's a
to
good idea.
see if any of my contacts
For I need
could give me
arrows.
information on them.
Many.
So we need to go shopping
Without,
first.
You know,
Man.
Only if
I
you
got my
need.
peeps, I would assume. I hope.
Oh yeah. All right, so you go in the back. Let me see.
She doing some janky stuff.
Are you going into the back of the Red Lion or the aging or the Sleeping Giant?
Sleeping Giant. Yep.
He is.
But like way ahead of you guys.
I know.
It's a rundown tap house. Very dirty and dangerous water hole at the end of the main street there. And you know that this place was run by a female dwarf named Grista.
Gristle.
She was your contact when you were here. You slide up to a window. Give me a stealth, just for. No, you're fine.
That would be 22.
So you slip up to one of the windows and you look in. You can just get a glance, so you kind of like you peer in. You see this female dwarf. She's behind the bar and she's pushing one of the red brands off, who's like sleeping. And she's like, "You dirty lot! Just get your beers and sit down." And they laugh and she and they slap a cup down on the bar and she fills it. And then the guy starts drinking and he falls off the bar stool and she laughs and she's like, "You couldn't hold your liquor. Get back up. Hurry up. Let's go." And they like pick him up and she poured them another drink. And it doesn't look, you don't get the feeling that she's sad with all the business.
Sure.
So
Man,
she's
making money.
right. And that's what she's all about.
Yeah.
So
So that being the case, I'd like to still try and sneak in the back.
Okay.
And try and get her attention as subtly as possible without anyone else noticing.
okay. So let me see if she knows something. I'll give her advantage because you're signaling her. Yep. So she looks over, and you're like. So she hops down off the box that she has behind the bar to stand up taller, and walks around. Paraben, is that you?
Right.
What are you doing here?
Well, turns out I ended up with a contract that brought me back this way. So here I find myself, and I figure since I'm here, I'd check in and see how things were going, and see if you might help me out with a little bit of information if you have any.
I heard that you got run off.
Well, you didn't hear wrong. Is that run wrong with you?
Well,
And
I know they're looking for you.
pull out 2 gold coins and just kind of.
You know how to speak my language. She takes it, puts it in her shirt. What? I won't make mention of you, but I can't be seen chatting you up. They are looking for you.
I understand.
They want you dead.
I'm aware.
So,
Thankfully. Specifically, have you heard any news on the whereabouts?
last I knew, he's hanging out at their hideout.
He's still there. Alright.
He's held up there, and he's I mean, he comes out every now and then, but he usually keeps to there. He's doing his studies, so.
Right. Is there any? I mean.
You know, Glassstaff is a wizard,
Right.
so.
Other than the usual rousing of businesses for protection, is there any sort of movement in the ranks? Is there anything? Is there a storm brewing? Is basically what I'm looking for.
Well, they just did. They just killed the woodworker.
What did he do?
Well,
Didn't pay on time, or was it bigger than that?
no, Thel. You remember Thel? He's the wood carver. He stood up to him about 10 days ago, and when they came by his shop, they were leering at his wife, and well, he didn't take kindly to that, so they dragged him out into the street and murdered him right there in front of just about half the town.
I talked to him about that temper of his a couple times, but there's no stopping a man like that.
Well, they
Well,
look.
apparently there is stopping a man like that.
It's called Many Men, and they stomped him pretty good. They grabbed his body, and I just heard his wife and daughter and son have gone missing too. I'll give you 2 guesses where they are.
Probably only one.
You're not gonna go looking for trouble, are you? Because I do good business with these men here.
I would never think of interrupting your business, Krista. If there was anyone that I wouldn't want to cross,
Well, that's good.
it's you and your business.
Let's keep it that way. Because I don't want to go back to serving peasants. They don't have the coin for it, if you know what I mean.
And normally I don't pay no mind to mercenaries, rowdy or otherwise, but there's a few choice individuals that I feel might be properly removed and do the company better, even. And I don't feel like that interrupts your business too much.
That's your thing. If you want to clean house and clear your name, I'm okay with that. You've always done right by me, so I might have a job or two for you if you figure it out. But not until you figure that
I
out.
do have a bit on my plate at the moment, but I might come back and pick up on that offer.
Alrighty.
In the meantime, it looks like you might have
Krista!
in a moment.
We want some beer. So, you guys are walking up the street.
I have actually, if I could, I decided to cut off the other end of my spear, my javelin, and want to secure a pommel, just in case I have to shove things into people's necks, or use my knee.
Just in case I have to kick it.
Just in case I have to kick it.
So it's no more a javelin; it's more of a spear.
It's more a spear now. It can still retract power, pole extend. Okay. Kyo can. But I just want to
All
attach
trigger words.
all trigger words. I just want to have Sebastian. I just want to get Sebastian a nice pommel at the end
Sebastian's been neutered.
and attach it at the end.
He has been shortened.
So I don't have to have so I don't have to worry about double-ended javelin spears. But that's pretty much all I need.
Yeah, so as you guys were like chatting, we were shopping in arts and crafting. So
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we were up to.
Yeah, you're able to easily get the materials you need
Pommel.
from.
You can spot me, right? I'm out of money. I gave it to the, I gave it to the little guy.
Like you got me right.
You got me, baby. Right?
It's like, so,
I'm good for it.
Yeah.
I've got this enormous.
Inside out, you're like, ooh.
Oh man, I forgot it in my
Look
other
at this
monk
moth.
outfit. I was mastering the elements and I forgot about this.
Sorry, I was working on these guns.
and I need to do some energy.
Key
I
blast through
actually
the ceiling.
want to purchase 20 more arrows, so a couple of pieces of chalk, actually,
Okay.
and some door spikes.
Alrighty. So let's see.
Because you should always have chalk. At all times.
For drawing it outside the dead bodies of your enemies.
Yep.
That's where he died.
Gotta see us at it.
Happened right here. That's where it happened.
Chalk. She just hooks you up with some chalk, like 3 sticks of chalk.
Chalk is good.
And then what else did you need?
Door spikes and 20 arrows.
All right. So arrows.
A door spike, whatever for.
Or arrows normally go for gold. She sells it to you for 6 silver.
Okay.
That's for 20 arrows. And door
A nice
spikes.
dress or something.
Did you take a piece of the door, by the way? I'm just curious.
On my way out.
Oh, okay.
I'm collecting. I have a couple pieces. I've been keeping a log of what
You
I've.
have so many
Your little
doors.
door piece book.
I have an idea. I have a.
Got a scrapbook of door beads.
She sells you a small hammer and some spikes for, another 6 silver.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
So yeah, that will be it for me.
Okay. Where do you guys go from here?
Well,
front door.
you had a great idea. We're heading to the front door as I shave a piece off the door frame. Thank you for a lovely time.
Well, before I leave, I'd like to ask something.
Sure.
I want to ask where I might find Sister Gorele.
Oh, Sister Grelly. She's at the Shrine of Timora. And she points out the front door, and you can see it off on the main area. There's a little shrine set up. Looks nice, little religious shrine set there. She should be there, or her house. She just came back to town. She was pretty beat up. I'm not sure why. Nobody's really asked her. She's kept pretty much to herself. But yeah, so she was wounded and exhausted a few days back. I'm sure she's rested by now, but yeah, you'll find her over there. The Shrine of Luck.
On our walking back, when we decide to, on our walk, I'm like, so what was up with Peregrine? He seemed to be a little suspicious of his actions. He is rather small.
Let's actually kind of look around. Oh, he didn't join us. I don't know. I mean, I guess he's from here.
I guess that's not so bad.
She knew him
Oh, maybe he has family.
very well, actually. Yes, he does have family around here.
Really? Like parents?
At least an aunt.
Oh, he's here to see Auntie. Maybe.
I don't know.
All right. Yes, absolutely. We're off to the Sleeping Giant, but let's not go in guns blazing just yet.
Red, do you go with them, or are you going to the shrine?
I'm gonna go to the shrine. Shrine.
The shrine? All right.
Can't talk
All right.
today.
We're gonna go run amok.
No, I think we should just go in and buy some drinks for some
Gonna go
folks.
pick a fight.
Well,
Do you guys want to take a break, or do you want to keep going?
it's 8:30, so let's take a break real quick.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's
We'll be back with more commercials after this
hang
break.
on, hang on. Let me. I
More commercials after
gotta signal to them to come.
We have to get our boy back.
Gotta get our boy back.
More commercials after commercials.
Yeah, I was just like, we'll be back with more
Okay.
commercials. After
So
this break.
we'll be right back. We're gonna take a small break, 10 minutes or so, and we'll be back, and we'll see what happens because things might come together.
It's gonna be a party.
Right.
It's gonna be
going
a
to
party.
be a party.
It's gonna be a party.
Well,
Tonight
we'll be right
is
back.
on me. I
Come
mean,
back.
Nordric.
Don't go.
And I stabbed the ancient dragon. Oh,
Hello and welcome back to RPG Out of the Box.
Rippage.
So, where we left off, you were headed to the Shrine of Luck.
Yes.
Good luck there.
You three were headed over to the Sleeping Giant. So it kind of goes like this. You guys all start walking, and she just kind of goes like this, and you guys go like this.
Like,
Bye.
say a prayer for me.
We're like, yeah, we're about to go cause
Say-
Walker. She's like, no.
We're gonna go pick a fight. Say a
gonna
prayer
go
for
pray.
Paraven.
Yeah, see
He's
ya.
so small.
Pray for him.
He likes money.
All right, so we'll do the shrine first. So that's Phandalin's only temple in this little settlement is the Shrine of Luck. It's small and it's made out of stones that seem to be taken from nearby ruins, and it's dedicated to Timora. She's the goddess of luck and fortune. As you walk up, you see a young woman.
Oh, she's not an old woman. She's hot.
Right.
Young.
Just my luck. Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. She's actually an elf, just like you. So she's
You're
long,
old.
got long, silvery blonde hair, pointed ears, nice braids. She looks bruised, and she's got a nice blue dress on with a darker blue over cloak. And she's looks like she's just tending to some stuff, putting some stones back that had gotten knocked down, cleaning up some, looks like mugs from the local establishment, like picking them up and tossing them into a sack, and muttering to herself. And as you approach, she looks up. Oh, hello.
Hi. I was told that you could help me.
Perhaps. Are you looking for a blessing from Timora?
I am not.
Oh,
I was told that you could help me with finding the altar, the one in Cragmaw Castle.
oh. You're looking for Cragmaw Castle, huh?
Yes, I am.
Well, why are you looking for that? You said an altar?
Ogma has set me on a quest.
Ogma? Huh. What's your quest?
I have to restore the altar from all of the goblins that have overrun it.
He wants you to fix it, basically, because it's been desecrated. Well, what's your name, stranger?
My name is Red.
Red. I am Sister Garelli.
Ghirardelli
I can't
mushroom.
Can't even
chocolate
say
chip
my own
cookie.
name. Garelli.
Mushroom. What?
So
Mama Smith's Ghirardelli mushroom cookies.
she looks you over. You're gonna go by yourself?
I have a few people who could come along with me.
Okay. How about this? I'll help you find Cragmaw Castle if you can help me.
What can I do for you?
I'm in. So I'm in need as well. I need to find the whereabouts of a book, a spell book, that is not here, but I know somebody who might know where it is. I've been tasked to basically with a delicate mission. Basically, I need to persuade a banshee who is nearby. Her name is Agatha. Legend says that she will answer one question to those that appease her. And I've tried multiple times to go out there, and I cannot seem to get her to respond to me. But I think if you go and you appeal to maybe her vanity, and take her, I have this silver comb, and she like goes over and opens up a small box and pulls out this small silver jeweled comb, and she holds it up. Perhaps if you take this gift and offer it to her, she will allow you to ask her one question. If you can get the answer of this book, of where this book might be, it's the mage it's a legendary mage. His name is Bo Gentle, and my organization and I need to find this book, its whereabouts. So if you can do that, I will happily help you with your quest to find Cragmaw Castle. Are we in an agreement?
Absolutely.
She offers her hand, shakes. Oh, that's a load off my mind, because I did not want to go back out there. I've had no luck. So, I thank you.
Thank you.
Just come back with the information, and we'll see what we can do about finding your Cragmaw.
Thank you.
All right. So, and we'll go from there. To you guys. You guys walk up the road.
You hear a little violin playing in the back, like a fiddle, kind of like this preface sound.
As you walk up Main Street, you come to the Stonehill Inn, which is right at the center, and then there's a street that goes down to the side that heads towards the ruins that are up on the top of the hill. And down there you see, if you look down the road, you see a rundown tap house more towards the end of this street that basically has 5 or 6 red brands out front. Looks like they're tussling in the streets with each other. A couple are sitting up on water barrels on the porch of the tap house, laughing at the other ones, and yeah. So that would be where they are.
Are we just going for the front door? We're here to drink.
So discretion is your play.
Anything could happen.
You never know. We're just here to get a drink.
All right, yeah,
They do.
absolutely. All right, we'll walk in gentle light.
Yeah.
Nordric, show them your medals.
Arm to the teeth.
I'm just going in the front door. Straight
I'm-
ahead, not looking at them, just
I am
walking in the front
concealed, I am shirtless, and I am ready to mingle and looking for a mate.
So
What?
as you guys
Still shirtless.
I just never found my shirt again. I never put it back on.
Ripped it
Yay.
off.
I was
There's
like, well,
oh, wait a minute.
I guess I'm just gonna walk around like this for the rest of time.
Can't be bothered with a new shirt.
I can't be bothered with these guns.
With a body like this.
Sure you could borrow.
You're not here.
I know.
With a body like this, why would you want to conceal
Why would
it?
you want to?
You open the door, a shirt hits you in the face.
So as you walk up to the tap house,
Yes.
you see 5 or 6, like I said,
Tussling, yeah.
standing around the front, perched up on empty ale barrels and leaning against the wall. They're all wearing the same grimy scarlet cloaks. Their sullen stares fix on you as you approach. One of the thugs spits to the ground and says, "Well, well. Here's a whole pack of little pups. What do you want, puppies?"
Calm down there, sir. I'm a holy man. I just want to have a glass of water. Me and my friends here are just here to visit. We're out of towners. We're just here visiting some friends, and we're also looking for our short man.
You're short man, huh?
We're here for a drink. What's good to drink?
Why don't you guys head on down to the inn? That's more your speed. This isn't for adventurers.
No, I'm looking for someone. We're here for a drink.
Who are you looking for? Maybe we can help you.
I forgot his name.
I walk up to the door frame and I shave a shave of wood off of their door frame.
What's his name?
Who?
The guy I'm looking for. Dano. The guy you told me his name. You showed me his name.
Darren.
Starts with a D.
Oh, I'm sorry. Dano.
Are you paying attention to the story that's going
No,
on?
I'm looking
for D.
I'm looking for D.
Where are you,
looking for
Dean?
Dano.
It's a D name.
Darren Edermath.
Looking for,
Darren Edermath.
I require 1D.
I'm looking for the
I'm
D,
looking
please.
for him, aren't I not?
You are, but you were not
Calm
giving
down,
me all the
Nordric.
info. That's why.
I'm sorry, I was
Maybe
looking at you
later.
and I'm assuming you knew who I was talking about. Not like your character, but you as the person.
Right.
I forgot
Okay,
to ask
Darren?
what Agatha was.
So his name is
You
Darren.
should use a teleport.
She would show you on a map. She would say, "Here's." It's just down the road, outside of town. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
So, looking for Darren, eh? Well, he's back. He's back on the other side of town in that apple orchard. What do you want with him?
We just need to speak with him.
Well, he's not here. He's on down there. Why don't you head on down there?
No, we're gonna have a drink first and then we'll meet with him.
Question for the DM. Can I walk inside?
Yeah, they don't stop you, but
I'm walking in.
when you shave, the guy's leaning against the post, and he's looking. And he's like, "What you doing there, friend?"
Tradition can never be too prepared. Something my father used to show me. Kind of leaves you a footprint of where you've been. I've got 1 billion of these.
So how many of them are standing outside right now?
There's 6 of them standing outside.
Okay.
I
I think what I will toss 6 silver coins on the ground at their feet and tell them that they need to clean themselves up because their uniforms are not.
What? Up to code. Lady Fortuna, what's wrong with you?
And
No,
I just
it's
proceed
fine.
to go inside.
they look at the silver and they don't go for it,
Threw
Oh
the
no?
money.
Okay.
but they watch you.
Like nothing like safe sex, kids. Come on, what are you doing?
Didn't even give it to him. She just like threw it on the ground. I was like, clean yourself something
Clean
nice.
yourself up, baby.
I said something nice, not expensive.
I,
inside.
Spend it all in one
I am
place.
walking in,
still
hoping
there?
that Miss Fortuna
Doesn't
doesn't start a brawl outside.
Possibly
Talking,
still be in the
sneaking
kitchen?
around. Yeah, you'd be
I'm actually-
probably finishing up your conversation.
I'm actually just gonna.
I
And you
imagine
start
someone came
hearing
to
the
bar
voices.
today. Yeah,
I'll wait for it.
You're staying outside?
yeah. No, I actually facepalm
You
in the
watch
kitchen.
Fortuna. I'm going.
Well,
She's like,
What's
all
That's
that?
right, you already win it? Never mind.
She wanted to spin
Bye.
the silver and throw it in.
you guys go inside, and it's
I will actually wait outside. I'm gonna be kind of
Okay.
by the door.
so they all kind of, the ones that are outside kind of stand around you, and as you two go inside, it's very dark and dingy in here, and it's
I can see in the dark.
it's not that dark.
Okay,
It's
thank
dark. It's dimly lit.
The ambiance is
How
dark.
about that?
Welcome to the tavern. No one can see.
It's just like,
I think there's.
will you have a
somewhere
drink?
Ale?
Maybe a.
Drinks in the dark.
What's this?
No, it's dimly lit, and it's grimy and it's run down.
Not my kind of place.
There's
actually.
a female dwarf comes from the back, and is walking back around the bar and gets up on her raised box behind the bar and walks over to where you guys are. What's all this? What do you guys want?
I'm here for a drink.
I'm here for a little guy named Paravan and your finest water.
You hear chairs scratch the floor as 5 of them over on the other side of the room that were sitting in a shadowy corner get up and walk over.
Evening, gents.
You looking for Paravan, are you?
Oh, yes. Well, I don't suppose he's in here. Paravan? Oh, no. I don't see him anywhere.
This Paravan wouldn't be Paravan Featherfoot, would it?
No, this is Paravan the Great. He is an albino ogre, and I hear that he's tread through this town once or twice.
Give me a bluff check.
That would be deception.
Deception, yeah.
Deception? Is that the 20?
Yes.
Okay. That's 20.
Natural 20.
Oh my god.
Nat 20!
Oh, well.
How much have they had to drink?
Oh, the smoke and mirrors. It's all coming to play.
Do you even need my perception?
Monks of
Well, give me a total. What's the...
Oh, no, not perception.
Deception.
Deception. My deception is... Oh, it's 0.
What's insight based off of? Intelligence?
Insight is
God,
wisdom.
natural 20. That's delicious.
That's my first.
I was betting like a 7 or something like that. I was like, here we go. Here
Here it is.
Yeah. Here comes the kickoff.
Armed and ready.
You do that like thing like.
Goose Fraba.
You say that, and they...
You say whatever that
Yeah,
was.
you say that, and the lead red brand kind of goes,
Oh.
all right, well, there ain't no ogre here.
Yeah, I've never seen one.
Oh, well, then I'd like to have a seat at the bar. And I sit down.
Have a seat.
I am
What are you drinking tonight?
white knuckling my sword in the back room, just pointing my
Shakily holding it.
Negative. I am a meat popsicle.
negative.
That was
awesome.
yeah. They
I'm like, here it is, kicking off immediately. Here we
We
go.
come into town.
they go
and
back
murder a
over to their
tavern.
corner and sit back down and start drinking and talking. They're looking at you
I was
guys.
gonna say they go back over there.
But I do lean in. It's like, have you ever seen an albino ogre?
They totally bought it. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Ain't
this
no
guy's-
ogre here.
Yeah.
But I do lean
Seems
in
legit.
to the barkeep, who asked the initial question. I'm like, yes, Parafoot.
No.
Paravan.
Featherfoot.
Featherfoot.
Grista goes, if you know what's good for you, you shut your face.
I have no idea.
She says in a low whisper that they can't hear because they're back to being rowdy.
That's precisely why we're here.
I have no idea what's good for me.
Why? Why are you looking for him?
First off, he kind of strayed from our little caravan here. We're also missing a red-headed one, but we're actually here because we want to clean shop.
She narrows her eyes. She kind of looks towards the kitchen. If you're still peering out, I don't know if you are or not.
I'm like in the shadows, so
Not
no
to
one can
mention-
see me,
not to
but
mention
I
my
am
friend,
keeping an eye on
Miss
the room.
Fortuna here happens to be itching. Still itching, right?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Itchy. Itching for a fight.
Listen, if you're friends of him,
Friends is a stretch.
Acquaintances, I would say.
I'll ask you to take your drinks and get the hell out of here. Because these gentlemen are my patrons, and they pay me well to keep the ale flowing.
Paravan is good for it, I swear.
And that may be, but I don't want no trouble in my tap house. So I'll give you drinks, and you scuttle off down the road. And she goes and fills the ale, like some mugs, and puts the mugs in front of you.
Can I roll, because I'm I'm specifically looking for tells of Paravan in the room.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. That's perception?
Yes.
Okay. 16. Perception is +2, so 18.
Well, that's 20. I know math. 23.
that.
You don't.
Okay.
You don't see him.
Oh, that's fine.
I was like, that's kind of his go-to.
Right. That's the one thing he does.
Yeah.
Really well.
He's got
Yeah.
one thing.
Never know.
I'm
No.
actually in your back pocket. You just don't know it yet.
So, okay, so, all right, clearly she doesn't want us to dance here. But
And she looks. No, I don't.
Mordric is outside entertaining your guests out front as well.
She looks out the window.
I can't speak for what he'll do.
I can't speak for what they'll do either. And you look outside, and he's surrounded by 6 guys, all kind of standing around him, like looking him up and down.
It takes one power.
I'm just gonna stand there like, it's like jazz.
Are you guys into smooth jazz?
How about them necks? So, it's up to you. You drop your hanky there, your little handkerchief. You drop that, and we go to Funky Town.
Let's not go to Funky Town. She's literally still standing there listening to your conversation.
Where
You
is
guys are
he?
talking to each other.
Huh?
She's like, no.
Where is he?
Who? Him?
Oh, the white ogre.
His ass is gonna be grass if he doesn't get you out of here.
Then maybe we get him out of here.
Okay.
All right. Can I roll for intimidation? Look,
Sure.
lady.
Sure.
We
Look,
need
lady.
to find where he is.
Do it.
Okay. Intimidation is 0.
Lost in all your social checks today.
Yeah, I'm just like, you know what? Hey, ogres, lies, filth.
Checking all of them.
That's 6. So that's nothing.
It's not great.
It's
So
not great.
give me your insult, or
Um,
give me your.
Okay. Oh, I'm like, look, lady. We just need the little guy. We'll take him out. I'm lying.
I'm sure he'll meet you at the inn.
I'm leaving.
Okay, we're not gonna dance.
If you start it right now, oh my, I'll help.
Yeah, but it's just you and me, and that's it.
I'm gonna go join Nordric, but I'm not leaving quite yet. Yeah.
She just waves.
I walk out.
Takes his mug.
I shout, "Paraffin, if you're in here."
We're leaving.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask her if she knows anything about Darren Eldermath.
He's at his orchard. It's on the other side of town.
The apples, Fortuna, Nordric.
All right. So we're leaving.
So
Good.
I walk out. That was fun though. I walk. It's like you were on beam. I walk out, and they're all what? There's 6 guys surrounding Nordric, and I
Yeah.
walk out. I walk right next to him. Hello, gentlemen. Friends of yours?
Just admiring.
Ah. You gonna let us leave, or
They part
that was easy.
right that way, sir.
That's fine.
She looks at the back.
They are not
So
excited about
as
us
they're
being in
walking
there.
out the door, I'm walking out the back door, and she'll just see like an apple or something roll out, and depending on what she does, I leave a small pouch with 3 more gold pieces on the doorknob.
She'll go collect that.
Yeah.
My
swear,
9
it's
gods, that was tense.
I don't think
And-
there's a
and
fire
I-
among them anyway.
They
Okay.
follow you guys down the street.
I'm
a ways,
Okay.
not
off
right
street,
with you, but like a ways back.
Okay, so all right, they do not want us in there. She knows where he is, and he's definitely in there. So he's probably lurking around right now. At any rate, that's her patrons, that's her business, that's all of her life's, that's her life's work, etc. I still don't like them, but that's just my honor speaking.
They need to be out of here.
I'll
All they're doing is harassing us.
I'll march my happy monk, bald and shaven head, back in there. And this one, she was.
Are they still following us behind?
They're a ways back, and they're falling back as you are farther down the road.
She was
as
electric.
soon as the red brands following them are no longer paying attention, I'm gonna throw an apple at his head.
All right, roll the hit.
But I have key, and I'm gonna.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna sense it.
That's not good.
At all times.
Well, it's 9 to hit.
Your AC is
It's 15.
15. Yeah. So did you see an apple go sailing by
So
from a side street, or
okay.
from basically from an alleyway? It's between houses.
Can I assume that's one of the red brands?
No, not from that
No.
angle.
Okay.
I mean, well, you could look. And if you look, I don't know if you're standing there or hiding.
Are
I'm
they?
like
like
behind a
in the-
barrel or something in
Okay.
the alley? I'm
Give me a
just chucking
perception.
it.
Can
like,
I? Okay. 17.
You get a general plus your perception. What's your
Oh,
perception?
right, no.
plus?
Perception is +2, so 19.
So you get a general idea. So that apple arc from that water barrel.
Oh, okay. You want to come out and play, Paravan? So, okay. They know we're here. I'm still gung ho.
You're walking up this. You're standing, Red. You're standing by the inn. You see them coming towards the inn, and they're kind of stopped as you see an apple come sailing out of the side, and they're chatting. And the inn looks nice and inviting. It's got some music playing inside, and
those red brands stop coming after us, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I think just go to the inn now. Clearly, this is where we're supposed to be.
It's getting towards dark.
It's getting towards dark. Okay. Open-ended
Before
suggestion.
they go in, can I go in a side
Really
entrance and
quickly,
just sit at the bar?
As an out-of-game
Cool.
concept, are we
Just give me a
for some reason try to pick a
stealth,
fight with
just
this
a-
entire bar right now, or
Personally,
because I feel like I can
you are
do that-
asking the
I
wrong
can
guy.
do that right
23.
about now.
Yeah.
I know. I wanted to pick a fight.
I'm the same. I'm just saying we made our intro and now we get to do the action. They don't think we're coming back and it's the perfect time to go back. We just need the little, skink floating around here to come back.
Okay. Where the apple came from? and
We
I'm
know
assuming
you're
that-
there.
Like while they're fucking around with yelling at a barrel.
While they're what?
I'm gonna go over and get the apple. Are the guys still kind of medium-ish?
They're
to us?
they're starting to turn back and they're walking back towards the.
I'm going to hurl an apple.
And I yell at them to get their attention. Hey!
Give me a
Dex.
no, just a attack roll with your dex plus.
Awesome. 16.
You dog.
Oh
Yeah, you bean one in the back of the head.
When they turn around and I'm assuming see that it was an apple, or the apple explodes in the back of his head.
Apple
As they just
sauce.
turn around, I'm just gonna be standing there. I say, "Stock animals get apples."
And I lean in. Not your best. But I've got you.
I'm not a smart human.
We'll work on it at dinner. Who wants to dance?
Who here likes to mambo?
Dance. Anybody want to dance?
I'm just leaning against the door to the entrance of the inn, watching everything unfold.
All right, give me.
Here we go.
I'm like, oh, brother.
Kicking off.
So
That's it. There's 6 of them.
so you
Perfect.
You say that there was 4 of them that were there when you guys were walking back that had followed you up the road. There's more down by the tap house, but the one that you bean spins around and says, "Did you really just hit me with an apple?"
Oh, you offended him.
I will hit you with more if you continue.
Right. Let's get these pricks. Trying to keep them honestly family friendly. So they'll start coming down the way. Let me.
Meanwhile, you're in the bar and just have
Hoping
no
that
idea
none
what's
of this
going
has
on.
happened.
Oh, God.
Man,
I'm gonna walk outside and they're all gonna be dead.
That would be the worst.
I hope he has a really snappy punchline.
I hope he's smart about it.
All right, let me get y'all in the combat turn order here. They're pulling.
What
short
happened to your
swords.
musica, by the way?
Oh, I
Yeah.
been.
Yeah. I understand.
Nigga's like, yeah, I noticed.
No, I'm just excited. I'm actually pumped.
I'll have some music here for you in a sec. Let me just-
Because now you got Kai. Yeah. Got some Kai O'Ken.
Let me tell
All
you.
right, go. So give me
And an ish.
an initiative.
There we go.
Is that the 20 side?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that everyone or?
Everybody that wants to be involved.
Are you coming out?
No.
Come and play.
Can I direct magic missiles
17.
towards the ground at their feet?
You certainly could.
8.
See, what I want to do is I don't know if when they get close
7.
enough. I have
Oh, plus
Calm motion.
your initiative is right here.
So I
Let's
want
do
to
it,
make
so-
them calm.
Do I hear any
Is
of
that a
this
good idea?
Oh, yeah.
from the inside of the tavern?
Yeah.
I don't know if calm motion.
Because the whole
work on
tavern
them
kind
while
of
they're
stops,
hostile.
and
This
they
is
all
all
run
they
to the front
respond
windows.
to.
All right, I guess
running
I'll,
out on
Fortuna.
I guess
horse.
I'll,
Okay. I wanted to fight.
Want me
in
to
the
throw you
bar
in
and
that
nobody
turn
else
order?
with us.
I'll throw myself in,
The bar would have been a little.
but I'm not
hard.
guaranteeing action.
There's too many more. It was kind of good
That's
that we
really
drew them
good.
this way first.
And we're also making a positive stat because we're not fighting in the bar.
Yeah, we're doing exactly the thing, right? So I am,
All right, give me
Yeah.
one more sec. Let's see. That's one,
as
two,
my good friend Tom Kenny used to say,
five.
I'm ready.
Okay. So, all right. Let's see what they do. So 16, 17. They go on 17. All right. Red, what'd you get?
I got a 9.
9. All right. Astrid, what'd you get?
So it's just this. Do I have to add anything to it or no?
Your initiative.
Your initiative.
Oh, so 16.
16. Caven. 8. 8. Nordric.
19.
Ooh.
19. And Paravan.
23.
Alrighty. Give me 1 second.
Libby wants to battle.
Okay.
Oh, actual battle.
Alright, so there's no
Battle.
surprise. So we're just gonna go straight into it.
Oh yeah,
I like
weird.
the surprise
And it's
when I
like
hit him in the
dusk
head with
light
an
right
apple.
now.
That was
Yep.
kind of a surprise.
It's not super light,
bright.
and so yeah, it's from that's why there's not a huge crowd.
But we can see them though, and
Oh,
there's
yeah,
plenty
yeah,
of
it's
room
not-
to. Okay.
Yeah.
Plenty of room to fight. No bystanders that we got to worry about hurting.
Nope. But the Stonehill Inn has emptied out onto the porch, and they're all.
Oh, they're watching.
We
the
have
show?
spectators. Sweet.
One single tumbleweed.
So. All right,
Another
Paravan,
apple.
you're at the top.
Okay.
What are you gonna do? You're out on the porch, I assume. Or do you
Yeah,
slide
I'm not
somewhere
being
else?
obvious, but I'm in the crowd. I would actually like to use my bonus action and action, if I could, to dash behind Nordric and hide and tell him, give him directions.
Okay.
Do
You can easily do that with the dash action.
you want me to
You can-
roll
I
a
think you
stealth?
c-
Because I don't want
Yeah, give
those
me a-
guys seeing me.
You give me a stealth.
Okay.
Caden secretly wants those guys
That's
seeing him.
23.
23.
Yeah.
Down.
Here he is. Hey, what happened? It's me, Paravan.
Yeah, no, none of them even come close.
Oh,
So
wow.
they don't see you. And that you can use your bonus action for. That's cunning.
Yeah, cutting action to hide, and I can hide behind as a halfling a creature that's bigger than me.
Yep, easily. So
I'm gonna run up behind Nordric, grab your shoulder as high up as I can, and pull you down.
you feel it pulling at your belt.
Okay.
Get your thick head and that idiot in the tavern, and don't start shit, otherwise you're gonna get this entire town killed. That's my action.
All right. So okay, and next is
Can any of us hear?
Nordric. You're actually next. Roll perception.
20, right?
Yeah. Okay. Plus your perception. bonus.
It's 9, so it's not going to be good. So it's 11.
You hear something, but you're
I'm zoned.
You're zoned.
I'm
so
ready.
It's your go.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
They're running at you down the street. They're closing. They'll be in combat range. So
I'm going to pull my longbow and arrow from the quiver. And in response to what you had said, I say they're already running. It's a little late. Plus, they are a scourge upon this entire town.
Yeah, you scourge it, baby. I'm ready.
all right.
And I'm going to aim for the one that I hit with the apple anyway.
All right. Guy right in the center.
It's not great.
It is not good.
What was it? 12?
You miss. You pull back you say that Paravan, and then you loose, and it just goes wide, and he just kind of like stealthily moves to the side, and it goes whizzing down. It hits the dirt behind him.
Okay.
Do you want to move to engage or move back or?
I will start to back up as I.
Okay.
If I
You're
am
pulling
reloading,
another
essentially.
arrow. All right, it's the Red Brand's turn, and there's 4 of them and 3 of you. So we'll do.
Technically, there's 4 because she's standing right there.
Well, she's standing back by the
Oh, that's right.
end, so
Oh,
she's
that's
not
your-
right up front with you guys.
Okay, okay.
Which is
And
generally
also now he is up there.
good. He is, but they don't see him. So they're 2 on you, 1 on you, and 1 on you.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, come at me.
Come at me.
Actually, no, 2 on you because you're the one that threw the apple and said the.
Good.
So 2 of them are gonna.
Then it is an even fight.
Good. Have at me.
It is an even fight.
All right, Red Brands. Okay.
If we're lucky.
So, first one goes. They've got short sword. Takes a swing. 11 plus 4 is 15. Will a 15 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. And then a D6.
Go down. I don't know what I'll do with myself.
So 3, 4, 5. So take 5.
Okay.
And then he takes another swing.
Oh.
3 is not going to hit. So his second attack, the second guy on you, he's 15 is your AC?
14 is my AC.
Oh, well, 14 will hit.
Yep.
So take another 2, 4. Take 4.
Full damage.
All right. Next one on Caven.
Just one guy or 2 guys?
Just 1 on you.
Oh, that's
I
right.
put the 2 on that on him because he was the one that was throwing insults. 18 plus 22 to hit.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm 15.
So Buddy only rolled 1, so take 3 damage. And he brings it around for another swing, and I rolled a 3. So that's not even going to be close.
Oh, okay.
And the 1 on you, 4 plus 4 is 8. That's not going to hit. But a 19 plus 4 will hit. So 3, 4, 5. Take 5 damage. So they come in and they're just like, you can tell these guys are quick. They're used to throwing blades. So they come in, they stick you and slice, but you guys miss, and it's a real like rock and fight going on.
Mm-hmm.
That brings us to Astrid. Your turn.
Oh, okay. So the guy that's on me, I have a warhammer.
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun. Just name it 40K.
All right, so 9. Do I have to add this number to it?
Yep.
All right, 9. 13? Nope.
13 just misses. So you
Okay.
bring your hammer down, and he swooshes to the side real quick, and you hit the dirt.
All right.
Red, your turn.
How far forward are they ahead of me?
They're about 40 feet ahead of you.
Okay. I'd like to use my magic missile.
Okay. So throw 3d4. So your d4, your triangle. Roll it 3 times.
1.
Well, wait. Are you gonna hit 3 different targets, or are you gonna hit all one target?
Probably all 3.
Okay. So add them up then. So
She'd roll 2 1s.
So 2 1s and roll a third one.
3.
So 3,
So 5.
6, 7, 8. So you send 8 into which one? There's 2 on Nordric and 1 on Astrid and Caven.
Let's do 1 for each of their assailants. That's the right word.
Throw some
With the exception of
combat
1, wouldn't it?
Combat music.
So I'm sorry. What were you doing?
So he has 2. I want to hit 1 from his, and then 1 for.
Okay,
for
so
everyone else.
2. So you're spreading them out then. Okay, so 2, and what was your second roll? It was a 3.
Yeah.
So 4. So 2, 2, and 4. Okay. 2, 2, and 4. So.
They all catch meningitis and fall over. What?
And 4. So that'd be Okay, then it's Caven, your turn.
All right. So the guy directly in front of me, that power pole is coming out. I'm just letting it extend on its own from the pommel, not the javelin.
All right.
So I'm just letting it shoot out. Now I'm going right for the guy's neck, right in front of me.
All right.
All right, that is 13 plus. Wait, which one?
Javelin.
Oh, javelin, right. Plus 5. So yeah, 18.
18 hits.
And that says 1d6 plus 3. So that would be this one, right?
Yep.
All right. That's 3, so 6.
6 damage total.
6 damage total.
All right.
Did that right this time. Yay.
There you go.
Huzzah!
All right. Are you gonna do?
Right.
Are you gonna spend key points, or are you just gonna do Just gonna do a regular bonus action attack?
I think what I'd like. I don't need key yet. I'm gonna go for another attack.
Just a regular second attack.
Just a regular second attack.
Okay. So go ahead, and it's got to be an unarmed.
Unarmed is fine. So I'm rolling the 6.
Nope. D20
No.
again. You're making a full other attack.
Full bull. Okay, excellent. 13 again, plus 5, so 18.
All right, you hit.
And then it's a
D4.
D4, the triangle, plus 3. Excellent. So that's 4 plus 3, so 7.
So, okay. So you extend the javelin out. Power pole extend! Sticks him right in the gut. Oh! And then you bring your elbow around and crack him right in the side of the head as he bends over, and you hear a sickening snap in his neck. He's starting to back up. He's like, oh. So he's doubled over in pain. He's not down, but he's bleeding and looks pretty bad. All right.
This is where I'd administer a one-liner, but I can't think of any.
All right.
Get your tooth checked.
Paraben, your turn.
Got him.
So
Well done.
there's 2 on Nordric. I'm standing right behind him.
Yep.
I would like to, being a halfling, run under his legs and one of the other guy's legs, make a sneak attack on one of the guys that's on him, and then dash the heck out of there.
All right. So you are hidden, so they don't know
Short
you're
sword.
there, so you
Yeah.
easily can make a...
That's a nat 20. Need I roll again?
No.
You run under him, you stab him in the jennies, and you get out of
Yeah, basically I'm just sword out. Ah!
Oh, God.
Okay, so short sword. And I'm doubling the dice.
Doubling the dice, but not the plus.
Yeah. So, but then I get an extra d6 for sneak attack damage.
Yep.
Well, you
So-
roll your attack dice twice.
Yes. You don't double it.
Oh.
So
Okay.
1 and
Well, okay, so 4, 7,
plus.
and 10 piercing damage to the groin.
So you...
Right for the jennies.
So,
Does any of that get leveled up?
So-
I'm short, and
So
I'm running between his legs.
as you run through, you run under his legs, and you run quickly under his legs. The guy that you and you jam him right in the thigh, like upper thigh, right in the inner thigh, and you jam him, and you keep going,
Yeah.
and then you dash on out around to the side, and he's like, "Oh God, what was that? Who was that?" He's bleeding, and he reaches down, and he's grabbing it. He's holding his short sword and trying to back up, holding his jammed inner thigh. All right, Nordric, your go.
I am going to drop my arrow and bow
Okay.
and unsheathe the great sword.
Oh, it's coming out.
And I'm going to attempt to attack the unwounded man.
Well, they're both wounded.
Oh.
So you shot the one with the arrow. He slit
no,
the
I
other
missed
one.
with the arrow.
Oh, that's right.
I
No.
cracked him.
No, that was
She
another
hit him
one.
too.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I'll hit the one that only got hit with the missile.
All right.
Hiya.
Oh.
So, 21.
That's gonna hit.
Awesome. I like that.
Strike true, Nordric.
2 and...
I said true, not 2.
7 damage total.
All right. You basically bring your great sword. How do you want to kill him?
As I unsheath it essentially from my back, I'm just going to bring it down and essentially cross
And you easily cleave through. Oh!
He is not
Falls-
getting up after that.
Falls back in the dirt and just starts bleeding out all over the place on the.
After I finish my
crying.
blow, I'm going to essentially like pull the blade off to the side, look at the other guys, and just yell, "Yield!"
Give me an intimidate.
That's not great. But I have to try.
Oh,
You gotta
man.
sound intimidated.
Ah! That'd be a 3.
Does it come out?
I mean, if only if you want to.
I meant you. You say it,
You can yield if you want.
But your voice cracks at just the right moment, and you go, "Yield, yield!" Oh. And they just kind of look at you, and you look at them, and everybody kind of stops for a minute, and then they just go back in.
Although you just cleaved a guy in two, so you know what? No one's laughing at
Right,
you.
they're not laughing, but they took them a second.
They're like,
I wish he'd said something else.
charisma's not
Something
great.
about apples.
It's their go. So the one that's on you, he's actually going to attempt to
It's a shame you weren't with
run.
him.
So you get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, wait, that's which one is that?
D20.
That's
D20.
Okay.
You still gotta try to attack him. Are you hitting with the?
You can either hit with a javelin or
No, this I'm finishing. I'm going. Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. Is if this works. Okay. All right. Ooh, it's 3
Probably will.
plus that's javelin, so it's +5. It's the same, so it's 8.
Yeah. So you send it out to jab him as he tries to get out of your range, and you miss. Because he's like, "Oh God!" And he starts running down the
Go
street.
with God.
Go with God.
Deal God.
Okay.
the
The
Lord.
next one, that's the other one that was on you that got jammed in the in the inner thigh. He's gonna
Bleeding out.
Yeah.
he's gonna try and run too, because you know what? He's
Tackle. Tack
yeah.
him up. Awesome. With the great sword. 15.
Ooh.
15 will hit.
Yeah. Finish it.
3 plus. So it's 5, 7 again.
Dead. So you cut him down in the back, right across his back, and face plants in the dirt.
Good to see you getting your hands dirty, Nordric.
That's what you get for not listening.
Like Zoink Scoop.
Like Scoop.
All right, and
Turn back
then
to the crowd.
there's the only one that's left is on you. He doesn't. Let's see if he notices. He does not. So he's gonna swing on you, and that is a 17.
18.
Ah, just miss.
Oof.
And an 8. So that's not gonna do it either. So he swings, trying to hit you, but you're like
Army
definitely out of the
training.
way. Okay, that brings it to your turn.
Okay. Going at this guy with my warhammer. Shit, nothing.
Even with pluses?
No, 4.
Oh,
They're just dancing over
I
there.
was like, it's a 4 on dice.
So you bring your hammer up and swing it around, and he just.
We're just dancing.
Yeah, you're.
You're
just
play
dancing,
fighting.
yes.
You're like, how about you?
Red, it's your go.
Right, I'm gonna run forward towards his opponent.
His opponent's.
Mine's dead.
No.
No, he ran off.
He's running down
He's
the
your
street.
opponent. Or
The one
Astrid.
that's on me.
Yeah, there's one still on her that she hasn't.
Alright, then
I'm
I'll
just
run forward
dancing.
towards yours.
Okay. He won't notice because we're both clearly
Because we are dancing.
engaged in the dance.
Ding, ding, ding.
The dance.
We are
Um,
definitely
Ding, ding,
dancing.
ding,
I'll
ding,
use
ding.
Errol
short
Flynn
sword.
fighting music in the background.
That's the 20.
Yep.
13.
Plus.
13.
Right in the middle there. The little box next to your short sword.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right
plus
there.
4.
Oh,
So
nice.
17.
That'll hit.
Alright, and then 4 plus 2 piercing.
So 6.
4, 5, 6. So you come in, you stand next to Astrid, and you jam him right while he's tangling with her. He doesn't see
Ding,
you
ding, ding,
for a minute, and you come around and you just jam him in the side. Ah, God!
Right in the kidneys.
And he winces and sees that he's now fighting too. So, all right, Caven, your turn.
All right, so there are still 2, right?
Nope.
No, there's one left. Okay.
On the one that's on us.
Okay, excellent.
And
So
the one
I
that
would.
ran away.
All right, excellent. I have an idea. This is going to be unarmed. It's going to be wonderful. All right. Ugh!
That's gonna be great.
It's not going to be anything. It's going to be 8.
It's gonna look real pretty.
It's going to be nothing. So I can I use my bonus to instead to yeah, I'm going to go for another unarmed
Okay.
Can I use key this time?
You can.
Okay. So now, if you walk me through how that works,
Basically,
as long as I'm
just
doing
say
this right.
you've got 2 points.
I've
You
got 2
spend
points.
one.
I'll
Now
spend
you got
one.
1.
Excellent.
And you basically can take 2 unarmed attacks during your bonus action instead of just the 1.
Excellent. That's what I'll do then. All right, these are both unarmed. Still the 20 though.
Yeah.
Wow, what is up with these threes?
You were nailing these threes. Roll the other one. Roll the ivory one. That
There
one's-
you go. There you go.
That one's spent.
Switching it up.
But I only get 1 more.
Yep.
Okay. What is that?
It's a 4.
It's a 4.
Well, it wasn't a 3.
Improved.
So
so
you have
that's so it's only 9.
So you come in, she comes up, she jams him in the side with the, and you come up and you're like, and the guy's like, holy cow,
You're like,
holy cow,
where did he come from? Why are there 3 of you?
This man has no shirt.
So beautiful.
Why is he covered in baby oil?
Claws.
Smell like lavender.
So Paravan, it's your turn.
How far did the runner get?
The runner's about, well, I'll say he's about 30 feet.
Till the
Oh,
other
that's easy.
bears, which you just saw.
I'm from an alley gonna send this arrow that's got his name on it right to him.
Okay.
Express delivery.
All right, let's see.
I think it's a no.
No. That was incredible. That one not so much. 26 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
So
It doesn't matter. He had 1 hit point.
Oh, okay.
So let's see how bad.
How does he have
okay.
such dexterous
All right.
skills? He's
so
like,
that's 7,
No, this was the guy that was
10
running.
damage.
oh, that's right.
Yeah, he's dead.
Did he explode? on
I'm
impact?
sending the arrow
And
directly
you
through the
just-
back of his head,
yeah.
out his mouth.
Falls face first. Well, you're dancing.
And
so.
then,
all
as my
dancing.
movement, can I back in the side door and sit at the bar?
Okay.
I
That
take Steve out.
takes us to Nordric.
Get Steve.
You see these guys. You see the guy down the street get shot from an arrow from the side street, and you see these guys like dance fighting with this one last guy who looks like he's ready to get the hell out of there.
When there is
surrounded by,
when
like,
there is an
imbeciles.
opening, I'm going to come in with the great sword.
Would you call that out, please?
Ah!
What'd you roll?
It's the 4 of you.
12, 16.
Oh, that'll hit.
Okay.
Thank
Just
God.
call
It
it.
would have been terrible if you because there's 3 of us.
Claire.
Technically 4 now.
Oh yeah.
No, mine,
4 on
mine
1.
is just screaming hi-ya as I'm
You're like-
coming in with the sword.
And we're like,
Hiya, guys!
back up.
That's all right.
No.
Let's do more numbers. All right, that's a 100% increase. So 5 damage.
Oh my God, he's still alive!
Oh my gosh.
I thought he was dead. I was like, oh, he's gonna be toast. Let me
Warm,
bring him back to the board.
buttery toast.
He's got. You bring it down. You cut him good. He's.
He's just dancing with less.
But yeah, he's like bleeding and stuck all over. Oh
Should we
God!
just stop? You'd be like, can we leave this guy alone? He's clearly in pain.
This man deserves apples.
It's his turn. He's gonna run. So you all get a attack of opportunity.
If you
An
miss
8. What the
13.
20.
Oh, 13 plus 5.
Natural
Ew.
20.
fine.
I got 18.
So you hit. You hit.
I missed.
You miss.
6, 9, 10, 11. I got 12.
Unless
You
you've got
missed.
an armor of
I-
11.
So
It's
you
been
2
awful.
hit. So go ahead and do damage.
Okay,
Both
so
of his arms
He's
fall
got
off.
1 hit point.
Your
but
play
let's
fighting
see.
looked
4 plus
extremely
2.
stylish.
Wasn't it
though.
I roll that, right?
Yep.
All right,
So it's
unarmed.
four.
Trained with
All right.
the highest theater dance master.
No, D4. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
This has been
Oh, wait.
terrible.
D4 for him. D6 for you.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you were right. I get 3 plus 3, so 6.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
You did how much, Red?
I did 6 as
That's a
well.
sailing knee,
So yeah,
Ong Bak
12
style.
He had 1 hit point left. So you bring it in. She shivs him right in the back, and he's leaning back, and you bring your knee up and kick him right in the spine
After
with it.
tiptoeing on your
It
spear.
just cracks and falls back.
We really killed him.
Great teamwork.
Yeah, good job.
So,
But now for the main course.
so you guys are pretty like giving each other high fives and stuff. These red brands are dead.
My man.
You look down the street.
Dude.
You don't see any red brands in the street. You don't see any in front of the tap
So they've
house.
told
either.
on us.
You mean the dead body ones?
No,
No,
the ones that
that
were
were
down that were still, because not all of them followed you
Right.
guys.
Once we were trying to
Yes.
mad dog Nordric earlier.
Yes. Okay.
They're not there anymore.
Okay.
And the people in the inn, they go back inside. What do you guys do?
Okay, wait, hang on. Shoot me a heal spell if you might.
Yes, I have
I'm
those.
down 3, but maybe Nordric first. I think he has more damage.
Yeah, you went down a lot.
I am just going to second wind because we're gonna sleep anyway here later. But just in case we kick something else off.
Okay, so how do I heal?
How do you want to heal? Do you want to
1d10
channel
plus
divinity,
5 level.
or do you want to use a heal spell?
Which one's better?
Your channel divinity, you can spend up to 10 hit points to give to people.
Okay, let's do that one.
And I only need 3 to be healed fully, so.
So you
let's not use that one then, because nobody else has any missing hit points then. So what's the other one?
you can just give him 3. You don't have to.
Okay, that's
you don't
fair.
expend all 10.
Oh, okay.
You just keep track.
You
so
have a pool of 10 to give.
Okay.
so you give 3 out of 10. So you just keep a little side bar. So describe how you lay that healing out.
Yeah, how do you dish it, by the way?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't think about this.
I'm going
I didn't know
to.
there was.
I'm
I guess
going
he's
to.
fancy hand move.
First off, just like grab my bow and arrow that I had dropped on the ground. Put that on. And then I'm going to actually start collecting the red brand scarves.
Okay.
Well done.
You take them off them.
Yep.
So they're pretty dirty and filthy. You basically, to cast your divinity, you hold out your holy symbol, and just this light seems to come down from the heavens and go into you and go out in a wave, and you feel better.
I'm
Oh, I
just
don't
like,
have to roll for this?
round 2.
Oh, okay.
Right, Nordric?
So is everybody healed?
Where's Paravan? He's around here somewhere.
Where's Perry?
I know you're here. Perry!
You
Perry the
don't-
platypus!
You don't see him.
We're gonna go knock on the door. They went back inside. They know we're out here. They know what we just did, so they're probably getting ready for us right now. We either strike while the iron's hot, or we strike while the iron's hot.
It's now getting dark. It's now
Yeah.
darkening on the streets.
Perriman is not here.
No.
I think we should probably go into the inn,
Our inn.
the inn of Stonehill,
Hmm.
and then maybe see what happens over the course of the night.
Someone needs to keep watch.
Oh, of course, yes.
I'll be outside. I can't wait. I'm itchy.
So do you go up on the porch, or you just stand there in
I
the
hop up on the
streets?
porch. I jump up onto my thumbs, standing directly, back upside down, starting to do push-ups. Roll intimidation.
You intimidate the sidewalk.
Take that.
The rest of you go inside.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So you go inside, and you see sitting at the bar. The inn is quite boisterous. People all talking about the
Petting your
fight that had just occurred outside.
That was bananas.
It was apples.
That was apples. It was all sorts of fruit.
So you guys go inside, and you see that the Paravin's sitting at the bar. And there's a bunch of people all standing around and drinking beer and drinking ales and laughing and talking about your heroic deeds out in the streets. So, what do you do?
I want to go over and talk to some town people.
All right.
Did you catch that action? Or at least listen to what they're saying about us.
Okay. So you walk around the inn and.
Does anybody look like they want to talk to me? I mean, they're talking about all the heroic fighting.
You were a military general. You go. Like, did you see?
Sure,
Did you see
I
the
mean-
dancing?
So you walk up and people are like, "Oh, hey, it's what you didn't bring an ale, and they order an ale, and the barmaid comes over with a tray and
Is she a
gives
lusty
you an
barmaid?
ale. She's a buxom.
Although I
barmaid.
don't care because I'm outside,
Right.
becoming one with the universe and not needing any kind of attention at all.
With my God and morals.
with my God and morals, doing my upside down push-ups.
That your personal mantra every time you do a push-up. I don't need material.
I need nothing material. I need nothing.
I want to find out from like the townsfolk, like what's been going on around here. Tell me about this.
Well, the Red Brands, they've been hassling us for quite a while. But you guys sure showed them, hey! And they all start cheering and drinking, and so yeah. So you gonna get the rest of them?
Well, that's how many are in town? I mean, we only saw 6 here and then 4 back there.
Well,
so
and some of them said,
204.
I think there's
200?
about 60. No, I think it's 200. No, there's only about 20 in town. Oh.
do they have a little place they like to stay?
We're not sure where they're at, but they always like to hang out at the Stone Hill or the Sleeping Giant and drink. But yeah, no, we think they have a camp or something out in the woods, but we're not sure.
And they're causing problems for your town?
Yeah, they keep hitting up the businesses from protection money.
Protection from who? Them?
You don't know that the scam? Where you been? Living under a rock?
You pay them not to kill you.
No, I gotcha. All right.
Well, you're not there, so.
Yeah.
You pay them. Oh, I'm getting a feeling.
See.
I'm getting a feeling.
All right. So, is this something that you have seen an increase with recently, or has it pretty much remained the same?
Well, it's gotten pretty bad. When was it? 10 days ago, they killed the wood carver, dragged him right out into the street, stomped him right there, kind of like what you guys did to them. Hey!
I hear the excitement inside, and can I dash back over to the to their little gnarly tavern?
The Sleeping Giant?
The Sleeping Giant?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Are you trying to be stealthy, or?
No, I don't need to be stealthy.
All right.
No.
They know I'm here.
You don't need to.
Okay, I'll be stealthy. Why not? Although I don't have a whole lot of that too. I don't have a whole lot of that to me. So I'm just
Give it a roll.
I'm rolling for
Stealth.
stealth
Should
down
be,
here.
yes.
There it is.
Second up
Oh,
from the
it's not bad. Okay. Oh, that's the 20 though, right? I know I keep asking that same question.
That's all right.
It's 20.
No.
There you
So
go.
nat 20 plus 3, so 23.
You are the knight. You are. I'm the knight. The Batman.
I am Batman.
Except for the glistening off the chest.
Yeah, it's
Except for the baby oil.
the moon. Even more perfect. So I pace myself over. Yeah, so I dash over to the Sleeping Giant, and is it a multi-leveled building?
No, it's just a one level.
It's one level. Okay, so I want to head off to the back there. Any windows?
Oh yeah, there's windows
Okay.
all around.
All right, I'm going. If do I find any light?
When you peek inside,
Okay.
you kind of easily smudge the grease off,
Ew.
and you look inside. There's nobody in there.
No one in there. There's no one. It's empty. Okay. Wow, that's
Ominous.
that's ominous and disturbing. Okay.
Smudge the dirt off the pane right above the one that I did that to earlier.
So, all right. So,
This one is much too low.
so can I? I kind of want to go inside. Can I go inside? Am I using the same bit of what I just rolled here?
Yeah, you can stealth inside.
Yeah,
it's a 20. I'll let you. I'll let
Okay.
you ride with that.
All right. I go inside.
Okay.
I'm obviously trying to be quiet. I don't want to make
When
a
you
lot of
get to
noise.
the back door, it's locked.
Back door's locked. Okay. Any windows loose?
Roll an investigation.
17 plus investigation. That's 0, so 17.
None that you can find.
So no open windows. Front door's not open.
You go around to the front, check the latch, locked.
It's locked. It is locked down. Okay, that's disturbing. But that's kind of why I went there. All right. Well, then I go back. Looks like like I got away with that one. So yeah, I head
Got
back
out of the
now,
cave.
and now I go inside
Okay.
to back to the.
You go inside. It's boisterous, and
People are excited. And I approach my friends here.
And I want to find out from the townspeople if
Yeah.
they know who, like, their red brand, like, hierarchy is, like, who their leader is, if there's been somebody that's more in charge.
Well, none that we've seen. I mean, obviously, a lot like that have to have some sort of leader, but we ain't seen them.
By the way, I just went down there like the night, a ghost night. Anyway, they got it locked down tight.
They probably turned tail and took out of town. We're saved! Yay!
But we only killed 4 of them.
Get this man a drink.
3 of them. I don't drink, thank you. Never mind. Celebration!
Woo,
Charlie
yeah!
I don't drink. I'm kidding. Give me that.
I don't drink much.
It's like
You do see Paraben sitting over at
drunken
the,
style.
at the
So you want to explain
What's going
what's
on?
going on here? Why don't they like you?
You got a big mouth.
Yeah, and you got a smaller one. So have at it.
Your mouth? That's weird. Why would you offer that?
You're the one who suggested it. So
It's not how I saw it, but alright.
enough with the dancing feet. Why do they want you so bad?
Now is not the place
Now is not the place
or the time
or the time
Well,
to be discussing.
to be discussing.
Such things.
I feel
Such
like
things.
that now that they have encountered a problem here, they will
Come
be
back.
back.
But they're
So,
not there now.
You might as well find or make a place and a time relatively immediately.
Are you part of the team or not?
Yeah, of course I'm part of the team. I'm
Would you
doing
like
a
to
job.
help out? You want to go
Been
see
contracted.
You wanna
I
go
take contracts
see-
very seriously.
You want to go see Auntie? You want to tell us what's going on?
You know, you've got a big mouth too.
And you have a short sword. Continue on.
Yes, I do. You're welcome for using it earlier.
Can I get any of you ladies a drink?
No.
I'll take one
All right.
after today's event.
behind the bar, the proprietor of the Stonehill Inn is a large, burly man, bald, red beard,
My kind of guy.
and he's polishing a mug, and he's watching you guys. He doesn't look too happy. And when you order that, he's like, I'll get you an ale," and he pours one, sets it on the bar top.
Are we familiar, sir?
No, but I know your type. You come into town, you've made a big show, but now I fear you'll be moving on, and we'll be left holding the bag with the Stonehill or with the Red Brands.
Had it been anyone else, I would agree with you. However, we're keen on finding out where they've gone. And if you're of the type to know that kind of thing, where they're holding up, they're clearly not back there.
Listen, I don't like the Red Brands. I don't like them here. They're terrorizing this town. But I've got my family here. I can't be seen hosting you lot here after you've killed them in the streets. I can't have you staying in my inn, unfortunately.
You're asking us to leave.
You may drink, because I'm sure they've gone off to plan, but
And would you know where that is?
I don't. I don't. But you're welcome to stay, eat, drink.
Well, I
But-
appreciate your candor.
I can't have you stay here tonight. I just can't risk my establishment, my family.
We've been outside before.
Well, we can probably head back down to Elmar.
While this is happening,
Yeah.
actually, I would like to. While he's talking to the tavern keeper, I'm gonna go over to you. You lot have been asking a lot of questions, and a lot of questions that shouldn't necessarily be asked so openly. I suggest if you like information, you don't have to seek very far, but not with this many people around. And I walk out the door, out the front door.
Okay.
I'll finish my drink, and we're
Yeah.
more than happy to take off.
Yeah. Drinks are on the house. So
That's great, because I don't have any money.
Presumptuous, are you?
You're that guy.
So I'm sorry. I would love to treat you proper and have you stay.
I'm sure we all understand.
No, I
But-
think we should probably head back over and pay our
I'm gonna
regards
follow Paraben wherever
Yeah.
he takes
Okay.
off.
to the.
And
Other
I'm
guy.
following Nordric, because I like how he thinks.
So you guys all head on out back into the street.
No.
No, absolutely not. But
It's dark now.
Yeah.
So where do you go? And you definitely hear that you've got
A not so quiet group following you.
Yeah. Well, I was waiting for them out on the porch.
Oh, good, okay.
So they come out.
So is there anything short of screaming your name out in public that's going to convince you to speak up and tell us what's going on here?
Yeah, if you come and ask me a question directly.
Here I am, asking
Yeah,
directly.
well, we're still a little bit close to people that you probably don't want hearing the answers to, so we should probably get a little more reclusive.
Lead the way, maestro.
I imagine there's a stable or boarding for the that we have the cart set up at.
Yep.
I'm guessing that's probably the only way we're going to find lodging at the moment.
It was in our cart.
Basically.
We've had worse.
So I guess I'll head wherever that is.
Let's go find our cart.
All
Yeah.
right. Your cart was last at the stone, the lion shield coaster. You know one other possible place you could go.
Time to visit dear auntie.
I hate you all so much.
I'm just throwing that. They don't hear that.
I know.
This is your benevolent DM in your head.
Yeah.
This is God talking.
To Auntie's house we go.
So you walk for ways and you get over to your cart, which is outside the lion shield coaster.
Right.
So wait, I'm sorry. We're heading to your aunt's house now?
No, they.
I haven't said anything
That
yet.
was me
Clearly
talking
not.
to him.
Oh.
That's.
We're heading over to the
You guys
I
are head-
assume that's what.
Last
We're
you knew,
still
you were heading
together,
to the
and
cart
we're all
to
heading to
sleep
the
in the cart.
Okay, we're heading to the carts, right?
Yes.
Are we gonna drive the cart maybe someplace
Oh.
safer? than the
Not yet.
stables?
I think we're just talking right now.
We're- Probably should be somewhere safer than the middle of the street in a cart. So yeah, I'll say we should probably head towards the outskirts of town for the moment, and not necessarily give all directions, but whoever wants to drive the cart, I will give directions as they come up.
Well,
I'll
I
GPS
can drive
it.
the cart because
I
I
am-
have driving ability.
I am
Okay.
sitting quietly in the back of the cart because I don't trust the situation at all.
Okay. So if you're driving, I'll GPS you there and
Alright.
not say anything other than directions until we get.
So you can sit next to me on the cart. Let's go.
So you driving the oxen
Mm.
down the street. Are you going there?
Yeah.
Where are we heading, bud?
You'll know when we get there.
What's up, buddy?
So,
Friend.
hang on, I will.
Hey, friendo.
Pal mine.
You don't talk much.
My dude.
I'm not your buddy, pal.
So,
Not your
I ain't your
girlfriend.
guy, friend. I ain't your friend.
so as you head down a side street from the lion shield, and you come across. You're heading towards the outskirts of the southernmost part of town, and you see a quaint little farm. You're coming up on a little cottage and a small barn and some animals and stuff milling about, and nice stone fence around the main house, and then a field in the back that looks like it's been hayed, or it's growing hay because it's early spring or late spring, early summer. And there's lights on in the house, and you guys roll on up.
So where are we heading, bud?
Paramin, what is this place?
I step out of the cart and start walking.
Well, this is my aunt's farm, and I really didn't want to come here, but you all made such a big noise in town that we probably shouldn't stay there tonight. And you've really done a lot of things that you should have thought about at least 3 more times before doing, I would say.
That was not part of it.
I appreciate that.
Well, when you're nowhere to be found,
Oh, I see. And I'm going to jump off from the side of the cart, and I'm going to pat you on the shoulder and say, well, that is what you get for withholding information.
You
I
didn't
walk to the
ask
front
me
door.
questions before you did anything. So if you'd
and
like,
Shave a little.
I shave a little piece off the door.
you can ask me questions now before we knock on the door.
So whose house is this? Your aunt's house, you
Yes.
said. Okay. And why did you not want to come to your aunt's house?
Because I, unlike some people, I shouldn't say that, I'm sorry. I don't want to bring upon certain individuals more trouble than they can deal with.
What troubles do you think that we could possibly bring by bringing ourselves to her door?
Just a minute.
Is he over at the door by himself? Because I'm
Yeah.
still on the cart.
Yeah.
He took off.
He'd shaved a piece off.
Yeah.
I jumped out and went over to shave the door frame.
I would just encourage you to talk faster
Right.
before she just opens the door.
Yeah, well, so I used to be associated with the Red Brands, and they want to kill me really bad. And
Can I hear him
throwing
from
my
there?
name around
Yeah, you're not that far.
makes
Okay, I'm not that far away.
them probably want to kill you really bad. And they're not the kind of company that would let innocent bystanders stand,
I see.
if that
So
makes
you're
sense.
part of today's problem then.
And if you're so super stealthy, then I guess we won't have any problems finding them and, doing the thing. Hi.
The door opens.
Hello!
A halfling woman stands there. Looks mid-30s. She's got nice chestnut brown hair, curls, and just wearing farmer's outfit, overalls and a shirt. And she looks at you and looks up. Hello.
Yeah. Hi, don't mean to trouble you too much. We have a friend of yours out here that you might know, and we might need some lodging, but that's still yet to be defined. Paravan! Friend of yours?
Paravan?
Hello. I walk over slowly.
I ought to throw you over my knee and give you a whooping like you've never seen before, mister.
They have a good relationship.
She walks over and she storms over, and you're not sure what she's gonna do, and then she pulls you in a big hug and hugs you, and we'll wrap there for the week.
It's a touching moment.
It's a Hallmark
That's-
ending.
It's just about 10 o'clock, and we'll convene next week. So, do you guys have fun?
Yes.
It gets better every
So
round.
much fun!
A little awkward for some.
No, this is. I like the fights are great, but I do like the interpersonal relationships and sort of the animosity that's created. And
That's half of what makes D&D so great. Not just D&D, but all role-playing games.
Yeah.
It's not the game itself. It's the people you play with. So
we've really developed a chemistry, I think.
Right.
We've all got a
It's
chemistry.
the ability to both throw dice and be able to talk to one another in our characters.
not every
Develop
group
one another.
that you play with play the same. Not every group plays well together. So you might get. I've played in games where it's been horrible. Just nobody says anything. It's just they need to be spoon-fed by the DM. Everything, and then it's literally like
And
that bit.
And then
And you...
Right. And so to find a group that plays well together and can interact with each other and play off each other makes a great game. It makes what makes this so magical is having great interactions apart from the story. A good DM can just sit back and let the players write their own story with each other. Just all the shenanigans and stuff that they can get into. So.
and pickle chips.
And pickle chips.
Pickle chips?
What?
And apples.
And
Did you bring enough for the party?
I love how that was like a
Lots of
rocket.
apples.
That was my worst attack roll of the campaign so far, I think.
That was pretty
Well,
funny.
except for the ones that
No
I
ones?
missed entirely.
There was no ones though, so
Yeah. I don't think. Did we tell Redley about the one?
we did not.
The roll of shame.
Oh.
That was one of the most amazing rolls of a one I've ever seen.
The best.
So we're good. We'll see you next week. Thanks for coming. Bye, guys.